All right, we are back for part two, I think. Yeah, we're back for part two. All right, when you're on and watching, be sure to say hi. Part two has begun. Part two has begun. All right, where's my comments? Oh, I didn't turn this back on. Hold on a second. There they are. All right. A power nap. Huh, I had chips and salsa and a piece of pie, and it's rejuvenated me. And we can do just about whatever we want to do right now. I know one thing, it gets colder back here in the back part of this store. I'm going to start bringing a hoodie. Yep, I saw you join the wrong video, and also Edwin Riviera. I think he may be stuck on the old video too. He commented, Carmine a piece, $10. And that was from that last video. Okay, so I need everybody to hit the like button, and let's see, what was the last thing? I really didn't do much cleanup when I was out. I mean, I was basically resting my brain. I did, however, think a lot about what we're going to do. I've got to try to find those Levon helms. I didn't want those to get misplaced because that was about the best thing we had from his collection. I bet Tanner put them somewhere. Also, though, you can walk through here now, and there's this stuff everywhere, isn't there? There's Beatles bootlegs. There's toys. We have a little bit of everything. But yeah, we're live for part two. Paul's still digging through the blue stuff over here, it looks like. Paul's little section of blues records over here. The blues. All right, then we have all this over here. Kicks. It exists. Okay, well, if they just... Okay, they probably just launched that then. If they just got that out, then that's good. I'll try my best to get it posted tomorrow. That'll be a great thing to post tomorrow. Yeah, poor Edwin. He's still watching. Edwin's still watching the old feed. He's trying to get that Carmina piece. It's frustrating when I start a new feed because I see people on the old ones. I see people on the old feeds commenting, and they're like, Chad, you're ignoring me. Chad, you're ignoring me. Chad, hello. Chad. And then this one guy, that one guy, he commented all tabs. For the love of God, Chad, will you please? It was almost funny because I see it. I see them coming in over here on my end, but that's Star Paul crate. Yeah. Let's get some auctions rolling. Some of the ones I didn't sell during part two. We still got some records to sell. I know I sold one thing. Edwin Riviera wants the Carmina Peace record. There he is. Now you're on the right feed. Carmina Peace. Now you're on the right feed. Edwin, you're going to be my first seller. I'm sitting here watching you talk or claim on the old video. I was like, that poor fella. He won't know till he realizes it. Most people don't. Okay. So let me find that Carmina piece because that was from that very first half off crate we went through tonight. Let me try to find that. Oh, Scruggs are readily in. Okay, we went through these yesterday. And that can be put up front, okay? I'm going to take those up front. These we went through yesterday. We can take those up front. And then this crate was gone through... I think that was gone through Buy It Now Best Offer. It was. We can take those back up front. Okay. And then Jennifer said go through the Paul crate. We will. Let me see what else is in this box. And this box. Okay, that's probably that stuff over here then. All right, so here's our first auction. All right. No, we don't want to delete the old feeds. No, because they hadn't tagged. They go through and rewatch all these. That's extremely important footage for us. That footage is the most valuable footage we have is the feeds. Having all that archived, we got to have all that for all kinds of reasons. We use it for all kinds of reasons. All right, John Lennon, Teddy Boy. This is a compilation, and this is a many various live appearances from the early mid-70s. Okay, so this is essentially John Lennon live, early mid-70s. Never seen this before. Teddy Boy, EX edition, a $35 start. $35 start. So that's up for bid. John Lennon Teddy Boy. Let's go ahead and put that up. John Lennon Teddy Boy. That's going up for a $35 start. $35 start on that. Yeah, a lot of customers tune in and rewatch the replays in the mornings as well. A lot of people go back through and rewatch and claim stuff. All right, and then our next auction is going to be a $25 start. This is Simon & Garfunkel's Greatest Hits. This is a live Mrs. Robinson, or excuse me, this is a Greatest Hits. Sounds of Silence, I'm a Rock. $25 start on that. Great Simon & Garfunkel compilation. And first thing I'm going to go through is some new vinyl, and then we're going to go through this Paul crate, then probably some discounts, and then within the hour, we'll be going through some miscellaneous stuff, okay? So, still got a few more records to highlight, and like I said, I need to go pull that stuff off the shelves up front. I was going to go crate it up right quick, but we'll be able to do that. We'll be able to do that in just a second. I start talking sometimes, and it all just runs together. And as of right now, tonight, there was no bids. The only thing kind of miscellaneous I had laying around still was a sealed Millie Jackson, and that's from the Jimmy Johnson collection. So if you buy this, you will get a COA. And of course, I've been trying to sell those last copies of. Clutch. John Lennon has a bid for $35, and we have the two auctions left over from last night. If anybody wants to make an offer, we have Trillion, which was $10, just $10 on Trillion. I think it was $15. And then we have this Beatles interview box set, or not an interview, it's a spoken word chronicle from Japan. It's in English, but we believe it has Japanese origins. It's a radio broadcast chronicling the history of the Beatles, narrated by Roger Scott. And that's an $85 buy now, and they're pretty scarce. Only one was listed for sale, and the last one sold in eBay 20 years ago. 20 years ago in 2005. Trillion is sold to Michael Rudolph for $10. So yeah, Millie Jackson and the Beatles, that's now the only two kind of no bids, if you want to call them. And let's go through this crate right here and see what we have. If you missed this stuff earlier, we did get in copies of Girl School, which have pretty much been out of print, not available. This is Screaming Blue Murder, 180-gram colored vinyl. That is $29.99. Girl School, $29.99. I saw those available. I was like, wow, I need to get those. I'm going to put on some chapstick right quick. The Simon & Garfunkel's a $25 start. Final Call on John Lennon. Winger is still available. In the Heart of the Young, this is their second album. It's on blue vinyl. Winger is new and sealed for $33.99. And then we have Toby Keith, 13 number one hits. Toby Keith is $34.99. $34.99 on Toby Keith. And this is the new striper, To Hell with the Amps. That's on blue and white pinwheel colored vinyl. That is $39.99. Grateful Dead, Terrapin Station. That's on green vinyl. That is newly remastered. Grateful Dead, $33.99. Terrapin Station. And then we have two copies of Dangerous Toys. That's Greatest Tricks. Purple vinyl, $29.99. And Firehouse is $39.99. Got two Firehouse. Tim McGraw, Live Like You Were Dying. That's a 2 LP. Have never had that. 20th anniversary. Pretty sure that was first time on vinyl, $39.99. Stevie Ray Vaughan, and at $39.99, this is pretty much an on-sale price. B.B. King's on here, David Bowie, Jeff Beck, Dick Dale, Albert King, Lonnie Mack, Lots of blues legends, $39.99. And then Jerry Cantrell's newest album. This is a 2 LP with 9 bonus tracks that's unique to the vinyl pressing. $36.99. Justin Delkerman on Firehouse. Brian Reynolds on Dangerous Toys. Those are sold and sold. Big sale price on Stevie Ray Vaughan. I think that's $20 less than the original retail price. Those were on sale through my distributor. John Lennon is officially sold, and that's sold to Thomas Ujar for $35. Thank you, Thomas. Those are sold to you. And Paul Brothers wants Tim McGraw, Live Like You Were Dying. Danny Thomason wants Stevie Ray Vaughan. Those are all sold and sold. Nobody been on Simon & Garfunkel's Greatest Hits. That's a $25 buy it now. Jason Fortneret wants 2 packs of MoFi inner sleeves. You got it. Let's go ahead and do the last couple auctions we had ready for tonight, not counting all the surprises that I still hadn't got to. But the next one is the Beatles, and this is live in it's a 77 Brazil, and yeah, this is the Japan concert, Budokan, Japan. This is July 1st, 1966, VG++, $25 start on the Beatles. And Frank Zappa is an 82 U.S. Terre Haute OG of Ship Alive in 2 Weight. That's a $25 start. So first thing is tracks on Stevie Ray Vaughan. I think there's a bunch. The Sky's Crying live with Albert King, B.B. King, and Paul Butterfield. Soulful Dress with Marcia Ball. Don't Stop by the Creek Sun with Johnny Copeland. Miami Strut with A.C. Reed. Nah Nah, Nay Nay. That's Bill Carter. Going Down Live with Jeff Beck. Oreo Cookie Blues with Lonnie Mack. On the Run with Katie Webster. Albert Shuffle with Albert Collins. Change It with Jimmy Vaughn. You Can Have My Husband by Lou Ann Barton. Texas Flood with Bonnie Raitt. Pipeline with Dick Dale. And Let's Dance with David Bowie. If anybody wants one of those, just let me know. It's called Solo Sessions and Encores. I'll get another one for you, okay? Riley Harrison on Sky Crying. Was that something that's in here? And then Dangerous Toys is $29.99. That's on purple vinyl, Dangerous Toys, $29.99. Justin, that is new and sealed. Greatest Tricks, a.k.a. Greatest Hits, okay? So that's one of the crates of new vinyl that came in for tonight. We got Girl School. We have Winger. We also have Toby Keith, 13 #1 hits. We had Striper. We had Grateful Dead. Jason Fortneret on SRV. And we had Jerry Cantrell, Dangerous Toys, Firehouse, Striper, Grateful Dead, Toby Keith, Winger. Okay, Jason Fortneret wants on that waiting list. Michael, if you want them there, I'll make sure I still can get them for that on sale price. I hope that I can. That was crate number 1 of new vinyl. Let's go ahead and run through this other one more time very quickly. This is the newest new stuff for tonight. And final call on the Beatles for $25. And final call there on Zappa for $25. Just FYI. Here's some other brand new stuff for tonight. We had Judas Priest, Angel of Retribution for $44.99. Gojira, The Way of All Flesh, $54.99. Willie Dixon, I Am the Blues, $39.99. Also, Michael Fairchild on that Stevie Ray Vaughan waiting list. Marilyn Monroe's Greatest Hits, that's on pink splatter vinyl. Marilyn Monroe, $33.99. 2 copies of School Snaps, that's $29.99. Poison, Open Up and Say Ah, is $34.99. We have Judas Priest Screaming for Vengeance, $29.99. Breaking the Law. Gojira, La Font Sauvage, $46.99 for Gojira. Quiet Light, Metal Health, Come On Feel the Noise, Bang Your Head, $33.99. And now the newest Dream Theater reissue that comes out today. This is their 1994 album Awake, and that just came back available. That's 2 LP clear vinyl, Dream Theater, $39.99. Paul Brothers also on that Stevie Ray Vaughan waiting list. Thomas, this is another Beatles boot. Budokan, Japan, 1966, VG++ condition. It's a $25 start, going once, going twice. Final call also on Stevie Ray or on Zappa, which is an OG. And then we also had another another Rhino, Start Your Ear Off Right. That's the last copy of the Ramones Brain Drain. It's $33.99. Dream Theater, Images and Words is $33.99. Girl School, there's another one by them, Hit and Run, $29.99. Winger, Pull was $33. And then Spin Doctors, Pocket Full of Kryptonite, $39.99. And Shabuzi, Where I've Been Isn't Where I've Going. That's $26.99. $26.99. All right. Had a request to go through this crate here of Paul stuff that I had not touched tonight. So let's go ahead and do that. Let me now take the emptied auction bin and set it right over here. And earlier we were doing lots of classical albums, and I'm thinking about grabbing a couple more handfuls of those and see what we come up with. Let me set this right here. And there is this. And, yep, there's that. Okay. Let me grab this and a little bit of that. And I got to do some of this. And let me just shift these down. And put this right here. And let's bring up. So these are actually new arrivals. I think y'all know there's not many times that I show new arrivals at 11:46, especially during a part 2 segment. But I said I would do one more crate, and that is going to leave 2 more over here that I have not touched, and we'll probably get those to tomorrow. That way we have even more stuff to go through tomorrow, because we'll have John pricing records, Laura be marking records, and that way we already have 2 crates over here. From Paul, Thomas Sujar was the only bidder on the Beatles. Let's sell that to Thomas Sujar for $25. And that means if anybody wants this Zappa record, Zappa can be bought for $25, okay? Zappa can be bought for $25. Now, with that being said, let's go through this crate. I'm pretty low on auctions. I mean, I have stuff over here to do, but this time of night, I'm going to be doing some more kind of random stuff we don't do as often, like these classical bundles. So how about I just literally grab a handful and let's put one up and see what we have, okay? And this is from Fred. How about we do lots of 1, 2, let's see, how would y'all rather have it? Lots of 3, let's do 4. That's a big record. 5, excuse the nudity on that one. Oh my gosh. 6, 7. Let's do 7 for a lot for a $20 start. There's some bigger albums in here too. A lot of times I'm just thinking mostly sometimes the shipping on these, if anything. I know shipping's included, but I'm always trying to think about that. All right, so here is Ravel Bolero, Rimsky-Korsakov, Capri Espanol, Paul Pray Detroit Symphony Orchestra. And there's a 1957 Christmas greeting stamp on the cover. 1957 Christmas stamp, and there's another one on the back. So there's auction number 1, $20 start. Ravel Bolero, Andre Previn. Excuse the nudity on this one. Ravel Bolero, that's going up for a $20 start. The Rubinstein Story, that's like a thick gatefold book type deal. Concerto number 2. We have Ravel Ormandy in Montbelez, etc., etc. This is Ravel, Dapkins and Chloe, Charles Munich, Boston Symphony Orchestra, and Chicago Symphony Orchestra, Fritz Reiner. And this is going up for a $20 start. I'm sure y'all know a lot more about that than I do. That's a classical lot, a $20 start. Now, this is new arrivals, price is marked. We have Nighthawks, a double record set, ×4. Nighthawks is sealed, 1982. These are new arrivals, price is marked. Nighthawks is $14.99. Golden Classics of Buster Brown, the new king of the blues. Buster Brown is sealed, $14.99. Junior Wells on tap. That's an original 1974 US, $49.99. And we have the Blues Bastards, Friendship, an 83 Netherlands press. That's sealed, $19.99. Classical has a high bid for $20 with Michael Rudolph, going once, going twice. Rocket 88's full auto. That is sealed for $14.99. Brian DeLeon on BB, that's sold. Thomas Sujar on JW for Junior Wells, that's sold. Also over here we have Big Leon Brooks, Let's Go to Town. Big Leon Brooks is a 1982 US. That is sealed for $29.99. We have Phil Guy and Mojo Buford, a tribute to Muddy Waters, an 82 French import, the only time released on vinyl, sealed $29.99. Brian Call got the Nighthawks, also for $14.99. Next is Don't Be Angry, Nappy Brown. That's an 84 US sealed, $19.99 on Nappy Brown. We have Deluxe Blues Band, Urban Deluxe, an 83 Italian import. That's $19.99. And George Jackson, Sweet Down Home Delta Blues, an 80s US, the only time it was released on vinyl, sealed, $19.99. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put up another auction, and this is Magic Sam live at the Ann Arbor Blues Festival, 1969, and at the Alex Club, Chicago. This is a sealed on the Delmark label. It is a gatefold. It feels like 2 LPs. That's going to go up for a $25 start, sealed Magic Sam. And we're about to sell this classical lot for $20, FYI. We have Source Point John Hammond, an original 1971 with a promo stamp, and it's sealed. John Hammond, $29.99. Incredible stuff once again from this collection. Truly mind-blowing. Kent Morrell, Hard to Rock Alone. Kent Morrell's an 87 US sealed. That's $9.99. Big Jack Johnson, the Oil Man. That's an 87 US. That is sealed for $24.99. Strutting at the Bronze Peacock, an 87 UK mono, sealed $14.99. Earl Forrest featuring the Beale Streets with Bobby Bland and Johnny Ace. This is sealed $24.99, $24.99, 87 UK. And we have George Wildchild Butler, Open Up Baby, an 85 UK, sealed $14.99. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sell this classical lot for $20, and that was sold to Michael Rudolph for $20. Thank you, Michael. So let me show those one more time so they know it's this one, that one, this one. That's 3, and then 4, and then 5, and then 6 and 7. Those 7 are sold for $20. Okay, thank you. Before I do anything else, let's grab another one of those, and let's grab one from the back of the box. Let's grab a handful back here from the back of the box. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here's 7 more for a $20 start. First thing we have is Brahms Greatest. Brahms Greatest. This is Columbia. This one looks interesting. Brahms Violin Concerto, Hefenreiner. That's an early RCA LPM red seal, probably mid-50s. Brahms Piano Concerto No. 2, Carl Brahm and William Bacchus. Chamber Music Society, Johannes Brahms. That looks like an early record as well. Look at this one. Brahms Violin Concerto, Chicago Symphony. Vanguard, Everyman Classics, Stereo Lab, and this is the Carmen Ballet, Beloshi Theater. Some very interesting stuff there. All 7 of those are going up. Classical lot, $20 start. Riley was next on strutting. That's sold to Riley. Brian DeLeon wants the Duke Comp. Duke Comp, let me find that. Duke Compilation. Was that the strutting? No, that was on Ace. Let me find that for Brian DeLeon. Duke. Was that a few back? Duke. Let's see. Oh, on Ace. Okay. Duke. Featuring Earl. Was that what he already claimed? Duke strutting at the bronze. Hold on a second. I'm confused on one. Brian DeLeon on the Duke Comp. We have George Wildchild Butler. He said that one. Okay. Maybe this one then. This one? Perhaps? Duke. After the front. Okay, yeah, this one. It's on Duke labels. Yes. Got it. Okay. Duke label. Got it. That is sold to Brian DeLeon. Sorry. And then Butler is sold to Riley Harrison. And then Magic 25, Magic 30. Classical lot has bids for 20. Okay. So the classical lot does have a bid for 20. And then over here, we have Magic Sam with 2 bids, okay? So both auctions have bids. Next is Bullen Street Blues, Brunning Sunflower Blues Band. That's an 86 Italian import reissue. That's $24.99. High on Mount Rushmore. That looks interesting. 1968 Netherlands in shrink on Dot Records. $49.99. Boy, that's a beautiful looking record. Also, we have the Deluxe Blues Band, a streetcar named Deluxe. That's an A2 Italian, $14.99. So right now there's 2 auctions. There's Magic Sam live at the Ann Arbor Blues Festival and the Alex Club Chicago. That is sealed. That just got a bid for $31. And this classical lot has 1 bid with Richard Ziner for $20. We have Mick Clark Band. All these blues. Mick Clark Band's 87 Italian import, $9.99. B.B. King, Lucille Talks Back. Haven't seen that one in a while. B.B. King, 1975. That's a clean OG, especially for that sleeve being black. $19.99 on B.B. King. I racked my knee during the break. Feels like I got spiked in my kneecap. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Now, I squatted down earlier to pick up a crate, and both of my knees popped like firecrackers, but there's no pain. It's weird. My knees make very loud, just horrible sounds. They pop and they crack. And I'll do it, and people will be like, "Oh my gosh, Chad, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I feel fine. There's absolutely no pain, but I'm sure I'm going to pay for it later in life." Brian DeLeon gets B.B. King. Magic's out, so that's a final call to Larry. Next is Boz Scaggs. Ooh, this is the 1978 U.S. This is actually a remix they did in '78, and it's $24.99. That has Dwayne Allman on guitar. Dwayne Allman plays on that album. That's a beautiful copy, even for a 78. Tracy Nelson, Deep Are the Roots. Tracy Nelson is a 70s U.S. stereo. Tracy Nelson is $19.99. The Manish Boys, Seattle Rock. The Manish Boys is sealed in 88 U.S. That's $9.99. Rico, you were second on B.B. King. We have Original Folk Blues, Detroit Blues. That is sealed for $24.99. And Marcia Ball, Soulful Dress. Marcia Ball is $9.99. That's on Rounder. Super clean looking copy there. And Mount Rushmore 69. Another one. This is a 69 Indianapolis. Beautiful and shrink. Mount Rushmore is $59.99. All right. Let's make sure this gets in a new sleeve. And that's sold to Larry Drish for $32. Magic Sam and Richard Ziner. A nice pickup there on some classical. Those are sold to you for $20. Thank you, Richard Ziner. Let's do another bundle like that. But first, Riley Harrison on Folk Blues. That's sold to Riley. And we have David Clayton Thomas, a 69 US. That's $9.99. Our next auction is going to be B.B. King at the Apollo. This is sealed, never been opened. Let's put it up for a $25 start. That's B.B. King at the Apollo, $25. And Wayne, your bid on the classical has come in a moment too late. I've already sold that lot for $20, but don't worry. I'm grabbing another handful right now. We're going to do 7 more. There's 1. There is 2. Let's see what else I can come up with. There is 3. This thing looks sealed. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7. This one has a marijuana leaf on the front. No, it doesn't. That's when first look, I was like, man, what was Tchaikovsky smoking? This is Brahms Quintet, Ralph Vatopek piano. That is got a leaf on it. This is record number 1, Brahms Quintet. We have Brahms Symphony number 2, Boston Symphony Orchestra, RCA Red Seal Dyna Groove, Leon Fischer, the Juilliard String Quintet, Brahms Piano Concerto 2. We have Hubert von Karajan and the Berlin Philharmonic. This is sealed. David Oistrakh, Brahms Concerto Violin D Major, Dvorak Symphony number 5 from the World, and Dvorak, well, that's a cool cover, Munich Boston Symphony. And that's 1962. RCA Victor, Living Stereo. So all that classical is a $20 start, all right? So B.B. King's going up. It's a sealed B.B. King at the Apollo, $25 start. George Burleson wants the Marcia Ball. Someone said Stevie Ray Vaughan plays on here. Wow. That is sold to George Burleson. Thank you. Moving on. We have the Kinsey Report, Edge of the City. The Kinsey Report's an 87 US. That's $9.99. Lonnie Mack, Genuine House Rock and Music, Alligator Records, a promo EP, $9.99 on that. We have Luther Guitar Johnson and the Magic Rockers. This is an 84 US. That's $19.99. 10 years after, Undead. What a very clean looking copy of this. Holy moly. This collection continues to blow my mind. $19.99 on that. We have Steve Nardella. Steve Nardella is a 79 US Rockabilly. That's $9.99. Jennifer Schrader wants the Lonnie Mack. Thank you, Jennifer. That's so do you. Leslie's in on this classical lot at $20. Leslie's in on that classical lot at $20. This is $24.99. This is the Paladins or the Paladins. Let's Buzzy. That's $24.99. Buster Bennett, Just a Duster. Buster Bennett's a 69 US, $9.99. Clifford Umstead on the 10 years after. Clifford Umstead. I think he prefers right, Clifford. Eric Burden and the Animals. Eric Burden, Alan Price. This is Newcastle on the Tyne. December 63, an Italian pressing. $19.99. Dave Snaker Ray, Kid Man. That's $9.99. And Johnny Winter, Guitar Slinger, $19.99. All right, now nobody bid on B.B. King. I'll go ahead and make that a $25 buy now. By the way, we still got a Zappa for $25 and a Simon & Garfunkel for $25 in the no bid if anybody would like to make an offer. We have Taj Mahal, $19.99. Taj Mahal. Beautiful original Columbia 2i stereo, $19.99. Larry Drish gets the B.B. King for $25. John Heron, you was a close second, but Larry was first on that. Final call on this classical lot for $20 before we sell it. Another Lonnie Mack, second sight. This one's only $14.99. Just like Bum, but okay? I'll stick with Umstead. We have Albert Collins. That's a 12-inch promo EP for $9.99. And we have Little Charlie and the Nightcaps, a 12-inch promotional single for $9.99. Jennifer Schrader on Lonnie Mack again. Still got a beautiful Taj Mahal in there. War's Greatest Hits in Shrink with Hype includes the hit single Summer. That's $24.99 for War's Greatest Hits. Jennifer Schrader also on the Albert Collins. That's also sold to Jennifer Schrader. Birmingham Jones, Kid Thomas, Blues, Heart, Boogie, 57-65, a 78 U.S. mono, $54.99. Bobby B, you were second to Albert Collins. Leslie, I'm going to say that classical lot for $20. That's sold to Leslie Holt. Thank you. Also, we have Bottle Up and Go, Eddie Guitar Burns, $34.99 on that. Taj Mahal is sold to Brian D. Leon. That's sold to Brian. We have They Call Me Little Henry. This is Henry Gray. Only time ever released a vinyl, $39.99. All right, let's see what's over here. Let's go back to the middle of this tub and see what we can come up with, okay? And let's do 7 here. We got 1, we got 2, we got 3, we got 4, 5, 6, and 7. These are some interesting looking records here. $20 start. We'll call this classical lot. I'm cracking my knuckles as I'm reading a comment. That's ironic. George says, stop cracking my knuckles, and I was literally stopping to crack my knuckles. Copeland conducts Copeland. First recording of the original version, the Appalachian String Complete Ballet, Columbia Chamber Orchestra. Never seen that before. Aaron Copeland conducts the London Symphony Orchestra in his 3rd Symphony. Appalachian String, the Tenderland Suite, Boston Symphony Orchestra. Copeland Dance Symphony, Gold Spirituals for Orchestra. Copeland, Billy the Kid, Appalachian Spring, the Philadelphia Orchestra, Eugene Ormandy. This is Debussy, Le Murtroyd Nocturnes, Philadelphia Orchestra. Snowflakes Are Dancing by Tomita, Virtual Electronic Performances, and all those are a $20 start, okay? Bobby B wants LC, and LC was for Little Charlie. That's sold to BC. Also, we have Blues Piano, Chicago Plus. That's $19.99, Blues Original. We'll call that classical lot for a $20 start. And Taj Mahal, The Natural Blues, The Natural, N-A-T-C-H''L. That's another in shrink, 2LP, $24.99. All right, let's put up another quick auction right quick while y'all were thinking about that classical lock for $20. I have over here, very quickly, I have Coco Taylor. Coco Taylor, sealed with special guest Albert Collins, James Cotton, Sun Seals, and Lonnie Brooks. Queen of the Blues, Coco Taylor. It has a 1985 W.C. Handy Award-winning Blues Foundation sticker. That's going up for a $25 start. Brian DeLeon gets another Taj Mahal. That's sort of Brian DeLeon, another Taj Mahal. Okay. Let me just read the artist that's left in here. If anybody decides you want anything else, just let me know. That's all you got to do. You just got to say, Chad, I'll take everything that's left, bill me on Monday. And I'll say, you got it. That easy. Okay, next thing in here is the Blues Bastards Friendship, Rocket 88's full auto, Big Leon Brooks. We have Phil Guy, Mojo Buford. We have Don't Be Angry, Nappy Brown, Deluxe Blues Band, George Jackson. We have Source Point, John Hammond, Kent Morrill, Big Jack Jansen, Bulletin St. Blues, High on Mount Rushmore, the Deluxe Blues Band, Mick Clark Band, Boz Scaggs, Tracy Nelson, the Manish Boys, David Clayton Thomas, Mount Rushmore 69. We do have a bid on Coco for 25. Final call on this classical lot for 20 if anybody wants in on those. There's 7 albums there. 7 albums for $20. Larry Drish wants the Boz Scaggs. That is sold to Larry Drish. That's sold. And we have Luther Guitar Johnson, Steve Nardella, the Paladins, Let's Boozy. We have Buster Benton, Don't Be Angry Price. Okay, let me see here. Don't Be Angry Price. Let me find that. Don't Be Angry. Don't Be Angry. That was Nappy Brown. Nappy Brown was sealed, $19.99. The classical, there's 7 records here, Wayne. It's a $20 start. $20 start. This is Copeland, Conducts Copeland, Appalachian String, Snowflakes Are Dancing, Tomita, This is Debussy Le Merchois Nocturnes, the Philadelphia Orchestra, Copeland Billy the Kid Appalachian String, Copeland Dance Symphony Gold Spirituals for Orchestra, Appalachian Spring, the Tenderland Suite Orchestra, Boston Symphony Orchestra, Aaron Copeland, the London Symphony Orchestra, and then there's that. Paul Brothers is in at $20. Burt Jordan says Nappy sold. That is gone. Sorry. My mic died. What was the last thing that I heard? What was the last thing y'all heard? Boy, I gotta reset my brain. What was the last thing y'all heard me say? That's what I'm trying to spit out. What was the last thing y'all heard me say? Richard Ziner bid $20 first. Really? I don't see that. Okay, so the last thing I remember saying about the auctions was Rico Lorenzini had Coco Taylor for $25, and then Jennifer Schrader bid $26. The classical lot's now at $22 with Paul Brothers. Wayne also bid $20. Coco Taylor got a bid for $29. Then Mike out, Mike, sound, no audio. Mike, can't hear you. Classical is at 2021, now 22. Can't hear you, check. Can't hear you. Flip the crate again. Nappy sold. So Nappy was sold. This is sold then. Nappy to Burt Jordan. That is sold. And then I read through the classical, changing crates. He said something about 75% off Ben. And then Bottle Up and Go, Eddie Guitar Burns. They Call Me Little Henry. And Blues Piano, Chicago, too. All right, so basically, the classical lot's now at 23 with Wayne Baird and Coco Taylor. Coco the Monkey. That's from Seinfeld. T-Bone. That's when George worked at Kruger Industrial Smoothing. He was wanting his nickname to be T-Bone, and they ended up calling him Coco the Monkey. So Wayne has this at 23. So Richard and Paul, you're out. And now Coco is at Coco's at 29 with Rico Lorenzini. Okay? So Hammond and source point details. And there's a Mount Rushmore here. Yes. Okay? Hammond and source point details. And then somebody asked for Mount Rushmore. Mount Rushmore is in South Dakota or North Dakota. South Dakota. We have Mount Rushmore 69. This is a 1969 Indianapolis pressed and shrink with the top loader. That is scarce. $59.99, especially in that condition. And then we have another one high on Mount Rushmore, a 68 Indianapolis in shrink, $49.99. And then Hammond and source point details. I don't remember reading those. Hammond and source point, but I'm going to find them. Here's source point right here. Source point, John Hammond. It is an original 1971 that's never been opened. It's sealed, $29.99. The Taj Mahal album was called Natural Blues. It's already sold. Okay? The classical lot is with Wayne Baird at 23. That's a final call. And Coco Taylor, Larry Drish wants the source point, John Hammond. That is also sold. All righty. Now, that was new arrivals. Now, let's take a poll. Let's take a poll right now. Okay? We have all the time in the world. Realistically, we have an hour or probably two. What does everybody want to see? Let's see what's out there. in the cosmos. Y'all tell me, we can do more records, we could do this, we could do that, and we could do some of both. So y'all let me know why you're here and what you would love to see pop up on this screen. And then I'll make a decision myself. Rico Lorenzini, Coco, that sold you for $29. Okay, Wayne Baird, you get the classical lot for $23. That is sold. And those Mount Rushmores, I know, they're still just sitting there. Beautiful copies, unclaimed. How many crates have we sold tonight? Plus all the cassettes. Look at all the cassettes we've sold. 1, 2. We're about to fill up the 7th crate. Golly, we've been selling a lot of vinyl lately. We've been doing like, usually 8 crates is like a big night. We're doing like 8 crates every night here lately. Let's do another classical bunch, especially when I start selling 7 classical albums at once. Let's grab another 7. And I'm going to see what y'all are saying here. We have 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I don't know what I have in classical. As usual, I have no earthly idea what we have. Dvorak, Symphony Number 8. Dvorak and Tchaikovsky, Serenades for Strings. Toscani, Asturo Toscani. Antonio Dvorak, Symphony Number 5. More Dvorak. And then the man with the golden flute. Those 7 classical records are going up for a $20 start. I like this one. Toscani. Man, this is an RCA Red Seal. Wow. That's amazing. Ah, smells like the 50s. Okay, now let's see what y'all have actually said here. All right, so we have Paul crates, posters, vinyl, punk, CDs, Miss books, Paul, Miss, poster CDs, autographed ticket stubs, Brubeck, punk, rock, and metal. I'll take most Rushmores. I get them on the next invoice. Now, you're talking about not this week, but the next week. Mozart, Beethoven, classical, Japanese, and, okay. There was a crazy amount of, like, vinyl requests in there rather than miscellaneous type stuff. Let me see. I like going through the tubs that like are completely unprocessed and just like that kind of stuff. Let me see what I have back here. I don't know if y'all can still hear me. I know y'all can right here. So if my mic goes out of range, I promise I'm coming back. But let me see what I have over here. And then over here. Let me see what's over here. Let's see what's over here. This is a bunch of weird looking stuff. All this. 45s. I grabbed a handful of stuff here. Bullion. Let's see here. American Flyer, Amazing Guitars, Joan Armour Trading, Asparus, Angel, Atlanta Rhythm Section, Burt Baccarat, Ball and Jack, Dr. Hook. Here we go. Get Together, The Youngbloods, a classic from the 60s. Forrest Gump, Get Together, The Youngbloods. Oh, you know what? That one's got a crack in it. I picked it up and I felt it crack. Never mind on that one. Bee Gees, Dr. Hook, Buddy Morrow, Herb Albert, Two Plus Two, Petula Clark. This is a cool record. Midway. Radio. ELO, Strange Magic picture sleeve. I just grabbed a handful of 45s just to see what they look like. George Strait. Garth Brooks, Juice Newton, Paul McCartney, Boomerang, Brian Ferry, Ice House, Donna Summer, Mark Allman, Santana, Foghat, Richard Marx, Alison Moyet, and J.D. Crowe. And this has Keith Whitley on it. I'm pretty sure that's Keith Whitley right there. Okay, so this classical, we're going to go through this tub over here behind me to see what's in here. This classical lot is a $20 buy it now. $20 buy it now. No one bid on this. I don't know what else is really left in this tub. If someone buys this one, I'll grab another one, and we'll keep selling some classical bundles. $20 start, 7 records. I'll grab them at random. First, we have to do that for $20, okay? $20. If one doesn't sell, then the whole operation stops, okay? We got to continue selling them. Let's see what's in this tub here of stuff and posters and miscellaneous this and that. I think this is all magazines. Go through some of this. Not done with vinyl, but I'm going to show some of this right here and see what's in here. I think this box has been laying underneath this table for about 20 years. Michael Fairchild said I bid. You did? You did? Michael did. Okay, I thought that was on a different one. Michael Fairchild bid $20. Those are sold to Michael for $20. Let's see. We have Elvis 1978 color calendar. We have Elvis in concert, another book. We have People magazine, the Elvis legend. Tennessean magazine with Elvis on the cover. Elvis magazine, Life magazine with Elvis. Elvis, City of Memphis, End of an Era. Song Hits tribute to Elvis. Collector series Elvis. The Life and Death of Elvis. We have Crawdaddy magazine, Elvis. Elvis Presley, Elvis. People magazine, Elvis. Those are all Elvis magazines. We'll say $6.99 each. Elvis magazine, $6.99 each. We have John Denver. We have Death of John Denver, Death of Rick Nelson, Death of John Lennon, 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 John Lennon. Those are all available. $6.99 each. National Enquirer, John Lennon, The Untold Story, The Last Picture, John Lennon, Rolling Stone Magazine, Very Naked with Yoko Ono. What a, not a pretty picture. There's John Lennon, more John Lennons. Regina wants all the Elvis. She was watching. You didn't even have to tag her. She's here. These are all sold to Regina Tabor. Let's count them. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Those are also to Regina Tabor. Those are all gone. See you later. Goodbye. So still have all the John Lennon magazines, also the John Denver and the Rick Nelson. Those are all still available. And then there's these two also of John Lennon on the front. Those are all there available. Okay? Next thing I have in this box is what? I got a really cool National Geographic here. March of 1964 with a spacewalk looking cover. That's really cool. National Geographic, March 1964. That's $9.99. I'll get it in a board and bag for you. What else do we have in here? Very quickly, let's get to the bottom of this box. Tanner said, please go through this so I can do something with this box. I said, okay. We have Life Magazine 1984 with the Beatles. That's $10. Paul McCartney, Life Magazine 1971. That's $10. Life Magazine 1981. Beatles Reunion. That never happened. $10. Look Magazine 1969. That's $10. Rolling Stone Magazine, Ringo Starr. $10. I think I've officially gone through this box. I have. There's one more. There's an official WSMN Grand Ole Opry history picture book. Let's make sure nobody has signed it. Sometimes I've opened these things up and found signature. Whoop, there was something in there. What was that? Mother Maybelle Carr died October 1978. WSMN Grand Ole Opry, $6.99. National Geographic is sold to Robert W. for $10. Paul Life Magazine is sold to Tracy Songer for $10. That is sold to Tracy Songer for $10. Anybody else on anything in that stack? What's this other box I have over here? I can officially toss this over here. Where should I toss this to? Let me toss this over there. Alrighty. Here's a whole box of 45s. We can go through some of these. Very, very interesting stuff in here. There could be garage, there could be psych, there could be punk, there could be rock, there could be jazz, there could be country, there could be bluegrass. Now we're getting into some stuff. If you want a price, I'll have to look it up. It's not marked. I'll have to figure out what it is, how much it is, etc. But we'll go through some of it and see what's in here. There's a Deep Purple Perfect Stranger picture disc. Basically, if you're interested, you ask me the price and I'll look it up and try to tell you. We have Indigo Bitters, Saturday Night of the Fight. This is Stitism, Punch in the Force EP. This is Toilet Boys, Go to Hell. We have Spider Baby. That's ZZ Top Tush. And then this is Sisters Grimm. Pilgrim Love Circus. Pygmy Love Circus. No, that says Pygmy. What did I say? Pilgrim. Sealed Iggy Pop, The Villagers. Queen, Bohemian Rhapsody. And Your Generation, Win Stanley mix. Who is this? Generation X. Your Generation. Generation X. Billy Idol. Billy Idol, that's sealed. Queen sealed. Iggy Pop is sealed. Pygmy Love Circus. Pygmy Love Circus. Sisters Grimm. Sisters Grimm. And we have Tush. ZZ Top. Tush. That's pretty clean looking. And There is a little bit of stain down here and right there. Jennifer, I'll say $9.99 on that. $9.99 on that. And then we had Spider Baby. We had Toilet Boys Go to Hell. Stittism. Indigo Bitters. And then this Deep Purple Perfect Stranger picture disc. Okay. MC5, Looking at You, Borderline. NY, New York Loose, Rip Me Up. The Crazies, Clowns for Progress. And David Bowie, White Light, White Heat. Jennifer Schrader said sold on that. Queen Price, let's look up a couple here. Queen and Generation X. I think these are barcoded, so I should be able to check them right quick on Discogs. Let me see here. Yep. All right, Gen X is Your Generation, the Win Stanley mix, and Trying for Kicks, Win Stanley mix. And I have a feeling I know my price in mind, but I'll double check it just in case. Let's see. Yeah, this is $9.99, sealed $9.99, and Queen is sealed. Queen is sealed. A little bit of a corner bump right there, but it is, it's kind of pricey. Queen, last sold $25 December. I'll do $19.99 on Queen. Here's David Bowie. It's in a picture sleeve. Let me see if the sticker will come off. Maybe that'll come off. Oh, yeah, very nice. All right, there's David Bowie. White Light, White Heat. That's from the soundtrack. $9.99 on David Bowie. Don't hesitate to ask price. If you ask price, you're not obligated, okay? I mean, I don't know if y'all are used to this. It's typically like late night stuff because none of this is processed. But you can ask the price, and, you know, if you pass, it's not going to bother me because I want to look them up anyway, because if y'all don't buy them now, I'm probably going to sell them at another point. MC5 is called Looking at You. I think this is some sort of fairly new release. I probably need to go ahead and get some sticky notes and mark these so I know how much. MC5 is $14.99. This is a 2007 mono record store day single. Let me go get some sticky notes right quick, just in case y'all pass, or, oh, actually, I have some right here next to me. I'll have them, I can show them tomorrow or any other time, okay? So the first person who, we sold ZZ Top to Jennifer, which was $9.99, and then next thing was Jesse Hood asked, now, let me make sure about the proof set, Mr. Gamecock. I'll have to make sure on that, okay? I got to still find it. I still got to find it. So Robert asked for Queen. Thomas asked for Jen. Jennifer said sold on that. Craig asked for Jen. And then Deep Purple picture disc. Yep, let me go to that. Perfect Strangers. Actually, this thing has a barcode on it. That makes it so much easier. I need to get my laptop plugged up, too, to see if I can find this. Yeah, I'll do $9.99 on that. It's in the original plastic. The original plastic is kind of dog-eared, a little dingy, but the picture disc actually looks okay, Henry. And then T.O. asked for MC5. I said $14.99 on that. J.K. was second. Then Jesse asked for ELO. Then Christopher on MC, pass on Generation, and pass on that, and Robert said on David Bowie. And I think I said $9.99 on David Bowie, right? Yeah, David Bowie is $9.99. That's sold to Robert W. Now I'm going to tag this other stuff. Deep Purple sold for $9.99, and now the other ones, okay? I'm going to go ahead and put prices on these. If I'm spending the time right now, I'll tag them. MC5 is $14.99. I said $19.99 on Queen. And then the only other point I price is Generation X, $9.99. $9.99. Yeah, Discogs, if you're using it on your phone, you can scan barcodes. Yeah, if you're using it on your phone, you can scan barcodes. And then the only other question was ELO. Craig Thomas says he will take the Generation X. That's sold to Craig Thomas for $9.99. The only other one I didn't get to over here was ELO, Strange Magic. The picture sleeve does have kind of a split on it right there, but I'll sell it for $6.99. That is Strange Magic, $6.99 on that one. What a great song. Okay, let me grab another handful out of there. That was some pretty interesting stuff. We'll see if anybody claims that. Looks like there's some record store day stuff and everything in here. The Star Spangles, The Amazing Cherubs, Mighty Sphincter, Hoodoo Gurus, What's My Scene, She's a Runner, Billy Squire, Emotions in Motion, Johnny Thunders featuring Patty Paladin, Led Zeppelin, MC5, Smash Fashion, Ghost Wolves, The Comatones, and Polystyrene, Talk in Toy Town. Okay, so first we have ELO on JK. Who asked first on ELO? ELO was asked by Jesse Hood. Jesse Hood said sold. He was first on that one. That sold to him for $6.99. Jason Fooderat on hoodie. Almost said Jason Hooderat. This is Hoodoo Gurus. Let's see here. What's my scene? Is that actually on the sleeve? There's some kind of... Oh, there's one of those cards down in there too. Let's see what we come up on this one. None for sale, never sold. That's weird. 87 Hoodoo Gurus. What's my scene? See all versions. Why is that? That's weird. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, Jason, $6.99 on that. $6.99 on the Hoodoo Gurus. $6.99 Hoodoo Gurus. What's my scene? That is pending to Jason, and then Jennifer Schrader on Zeppelin. Yeah, that's the record store day. Should be sealed. It is. That's the Rock and Roll and Friends. Those are different mixes. Really cool if you've never listened to them. And it's on yellow vinyl. 2000 US UK record store day. Should be this one right here. Led Zeppelin. I'll do that one for $14.99. $14.99 on Led Zeppelin. That is Led Zeppelin. And next is, that was Jennifer Schrader. Craig Thomas on Polly. I'll have to go through and figure these out whenever, if you was in line, if you go ahead and say sold or pass, that'll help me out a lot when I'm going back through and figure out who wanted what, okay? This is polystyrene. Let's see here. Can't scan this one. Let's do polystyrene. Yeah, that wasn't going to work. My voice isn't going to allow that. POLYSTYRENE. And that's BP 370. Definitely a UK talking town. Let's see what this version here pulls up. This one right here. Craig, I'll do that for $6.99. $6.99 on polystyrene. $6.99 on polystyrene. That was next. TL Review on Thunders. That's this one right here. TL Review on Thunders. Let me scan that one right quick. TL Review on Thunders. That one I'll do for $9.99. It's sealed. That was with T.O. Thunders. Jesse next on Led Zeppelin. Chris next on Led Zeppelin. Larry Drish wants both Rushmores. Those are sold to Larry Drish. Polystyrenes from X-Ray Spec. JT Details Priest. JT Details. Is that still in here, or have we already pulled it? We might have already pulled that, right? And then MC5 and Thunders. I hadn't pulled MC5 yet. I just pulled Johnny Thunders. I think this is another record store day. This is another record store day. Luckily, there's a barcode on the back of it. And this one is, I'll do this one for $9.99. This is a 2018 mono record store day single. And so first is Jason Fornerat. He said sold on the Hoodoo Gurus. That's sold to Jason for $6.99. And then next is Jennifer Schrader said sold. And Jennifer Schrader had asked for Led Zeppelin. So that's sold to Jennifer Schrader. $14.99. And then next after that was Ghost Wolves. We'll have to check that one. It's still in here. Craig said sold, and that was on the polystyrene. That is sold for $6.99. T.O. Review said sold. And he had asked about Johnny Thunders. That's sold to T.O. Review. So the first person asked for MC5. Was JK. So JK, you have dibs on that if you want it. Okay, and JK says he'll take it. So the other MC5 still available for $14, and the Seal Queen and Johnny Thunders. Somebody had already asked for Johnny Thunders before you, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, T.O. Review had got that one first. Now, the only thing that I hadn't priced that somebody asked about, I still got Billy Squires. Let me check those right quick. I don't see those as often, but they're super nice. I'll do those for $6.99 each. They're in picture sleeves. Mighty Sphincter, Mason Cherubs, Star Spangled, Comatones, and Ghost Wolves. Let's see what's going on with the Ghost Wolves. Third Man Records. So this is TMR-613. And this is Crooked Cop. Let's see which version this is. Black vinyl, Third Man Records. See all versions. White. This is this one right here. $6.99 on this one. $6.99 on Ghost Town Wolves. Whoever asked about that. I think that's the only thing that didn't get priced. Bobby B. Yep. All right, let's do another handful. I maybe won't do as many that time, so there's not as much confusion. But let's just grab the next handful. We have X-Ray Specs, Iggy Pop, Girl, Hollywood Tees, L.A. Witch, Drive Your Car, Hookers. That's on Sub Pop. Special Head, Hag, Zodiac Mind Warp, and Peel Box. I feel like I showed too many there. JK on Wolves. Bobby B said sold. Ghost Town, that sold to Bobby B for $6.99. Okay? Those are available. So we had Peel Box, Zodiac Mind Warp, and the Love Reaction, Backseat Education, Special Head, Hag, Hookers, Highway Star, Ready to Burn on Sub Pop, LA Witch, Drive Your Car, Girl, Hollywood Tees, Iggy Pop, and X-Ray Specs. Now, let me jump over here for 1 second. And where's the stuff I've already shown? I've already shown these. I didn't really price any of that. All those magazines still available. Anybody want a magazine bundle on the... Pretty much everything that's left is Beatles related. If anybody wants a bundle price on those, I'd love to go ahead and do that. I think there was some more mags over here. And maybe Beatles related stuff. Yeah, mostly Beatles. I know Regina would buy the Elvis if I can come up with some more. There's another misc tub over here. Misc meaning miscellaneous. And let me see if I can find that right quick. That's the CDs. It looked like it had some pretty cool stuff in it. It had like a Charlie Brown book, and there's some posters over here. That way we're just not dead on 45s. Nothing wrong with that, but let's see what else we can come up with. That's that miscellaneous stuff we've been through before. I wonder where that other tub went to. I'm always missing something. Always missing something. All right, let me jump back over here for a second. First thing was the Hookers and X-Ray Specs. Okay, and then both Billies for 10. Let's find the Hookers first. That's the JK Hookers. Unfortunately, no code on that one. Let's see here. This is Hookers, and this is Sub Pop number 521, and Highway Star, Ready to Burn. Probably this one right here. Is it on purple vinyl? It's on purple vinyl. It's perforated. It almost came off right then. We'll do that one for $6.99. We'll do that for $6.99. Hookers. That was JK. Okay. And we'll put that up here in pending. Both Billies for 10. Sell those to, what did I do with those? I put them back in here, didn't I? Yeah. Sell these both to Jennifer Schrader for $10. Okay. And then X-Ray Specs. Let's do that for Craig. JK wants Hookers for $6.99. And this is X. This is X Stray. This is more like X-Stray Specs, I think. X-Stray, or is that just say? Let me just look to the label here. Let's see. Yeah, X-Ray Spec. That's what I thought. Looks different right there. X-Ray. This is on orange vinyl. This is INT 553. Whoop. Need to put a space there. INT 553. That was it right there. Orange. See all versions. 78 UK. 4-prong center. Single orange. Solid center UK. It's probably this one right here. I bet. Orange. Yep, that's that one. Let's see what we got here. This one is nice clean vinyl. $20. $29.99. And then there's several active. Ships from United States. I think $14.99 would be a bargain on that. $14.99 if you are interested. From what I just seen, it looked like more like a $20 or $30 record. Michael Ruttman on Girl. Let's see what's going on this. Hollywood Tees. Let's see here. Craig said sold. X-Ray Specs for $14.99. This is Girl. This is Jet 176. Sometimes looking up the catalog number is really easy. Really fast. You can narrow it down. 7-inch single. Netherlands. That's probably this one right here. Close enough. That one's a little bit different, but close enough. $6.99 on this. Michael Ruttman. $6.99 on that. Michael Ruttman. $6.99 on Girl. That is an original, it looks like. Okay, let's put these right over here. And let me just go ahead and show a couple handful or another handful and then we'll jump back over here. I'll try to find some miscellaneous. Nancy Boy, Johnny Chrome and the Silver. Ooh, the Ramones. Sub Pop 666. The Ramones. The Dogs D'Amour. The Dogs D'Amour. She Wants to Mambo. Johnny Thunders. Okay. First is Michael Ruttman said sold on Girl for $6.99, and then we have Any Polly, and then we have Bobby B wants the price on LA Witch. Okay, let me check on that one. I just put it back in the bin. LA Witch, that was Drive Your Car. I think that one had a barcode on it. Let's see what I can find out on this one. $14.99 on that one. $14.99 on LA Witch, Bobby B. And I'll come back to that in 1 second. I actually do have, I have some magazines on the other side of this shelf in front of me. This little, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but there's actually an old magazine rack right here in front of me, in front of this table. It's had some stuff on it for a while. Let me see if there's anything music related whatsoever. I think it's a lot of old sports magazines. Yeah, it is. A lot of old sports magazines. I wish I could find that tub that had that Charlie Brown book, because wherever that is, it was some, I think some Miscellaneous from Dale's Pittsburgh collection. Let me do some moving around. Then I'll come back to some of these claims that have been asked about. Let me put this new vinyl here. Let's see, there's a bag of chips. Anybody need a bag of chips? What's in here? Aha, here it is. Let's see what this stuff is. Did I mark some of this already? Okay. I got a handful of books here, but first, let's go through these right here and see. Oh. Chris is going to bed. No, you can't. Oh, sorry, I'm stretching. You can't go to bed, Chris. This is right up your alley. We're going through like psych and garage. All right, who was the first comment? It was LA Witch Bobby B. He said pass on that one. Okay. And then who was the next comment? It was Jennifer Schrader on the Ramones. Let's check on this one. This is Ramones, Ramones. This was SP666. That's a weird catalog number. This is an unofficial on yellow vinyl. Oh boy, this might be tough to price. Let me go over here to Pop Psych. This is Ramones. This is Carbona. Let's see if one's come through eBay. Carbona, not glue. Is it on yellow? See if they've been ran through eBay lately. This is a bootleg. Wow, this is pretty cool. Price, no, I don't want to do that. I need to do date up. No, I need to do date down. Date down. Let's see. Punk, insert sticker, $25. $22. Yeah. I'm going to say $24.99 on this one. I'm going to say $24.99 on this one. Jennifer Schrader, you're first. $24.99 on that one. All right. And then the next comment was Craig was second, JK was third, and then Tio on Thunders. That was this one right here. This looks strange. She wants the Mambo. Let's see, let's go back to Discogs. This is Johnny Thunders. Jung 38. That's it right there. 1988 UK Jungle Records. This is it. $6.99. Who asked about TO Review? Asked for this. Yeah. Then JK, $6.99 on this. Let's go ahead and mark it. $6.99. Okay. And then bag of chips, V8, Jennifer sold. Okay. So this is Ramones. That sold to Jennifer, $24.99. And TO Review, he asked for this, and he said sold for $6.99. Okay. That's great. Now, we have This Is Your Life, Charlie Brown by Charles Schultz. This is from Fred Goodwin's collection. Volume 1, 1960, first Fawcett Crest print in August of 68. This is Charlie Brown. This is Your Life, Charlie Brown. I think that should be $6.99. Seems pretty fair for a vintage paperback like that. $6.99. And then we have Mary Poppins, which this looks very interesting. Mary Poppins, P.L. Travers, book club edition. Is that Jeff Beck in the crate? Possibly. Possibly, Jennifer. Very possibly. Mary Poppins, P.L. Travers. This is copyright 1964. 1962. To my mother. Nice. It's got a dust jacket. Let me see what I can find here on this. Gotta leave my phone unlocked. This is Mary Poppins, and this is 1962. The Charlie Brown is sold to Robert Warner for $6.99. This is probably pretty decent. Let's see here. This is $29.99, sold $31, $20. That's what I figured. I figured this would be pretty good. It's in the dust jacket. That one sold for $45, $35, $25, $27, $24.99 on Mary Poppins. And I'll say that should be a pretty good price if that's something you're looking for. 1962 on that one. Hardback with the dust jacket. This looks interesting. Farm Ballads by Will Carleton. Farm Ballads by Will Carleton. This is, that's a cool etching. 1873. Farm Ballads, Will Carleton, 1873. Looks like there's several editions. Bob Key, illustrations. Farm Ballads. Interesting. This is illustrated. We'll say $19.99 on that. 1873. Farm Ballads, that's $19.99. Baseball's Hottest Hurlers. And here's another Charlie Brown. You're My Hero, Charlie Brown. $6.99 on that one as well. Can I put back the G.H. Wolves? You can. Does anybody want it? The G.H. Wolves is being put back. Let me find that one. Ghost Town Wolves. That was, I think somebody was backup. That's the Third Man Records. $6.99 on that. All right, let me grab another handful of 45s. And let's start with this right here and see what we have. This is The Rain, Johnny Thunders, not Jeff Beck. Jennifer, not Jeff Beck. UFO, look at that. It's got a UFO patch. Wow. UFO, The Unforgiven, Adam and the Ant picture disc, Mark Bolan picture disc, UFO picture disc, Talk of the Town, more Billy Squier, and the Hollywood Stars, King of the Nighttime World. Wow, that's some good stuff in there. A little batch there. Let me put some more chapstick on. Let me move some of this sold stuff over here. Let me start putting it on this table behind me, sort of, so we don't get out of hand with our stacking here. Nerds clusters. Oh, man. I wonder whose these were. Are those Tanners? Somebody's been eating Nerds clusters and drinking Diet Coke. Caught red-handed. No Nerd clusters are allowed or at Colectco. I don't even know what I just said. All right, let me put this stack of sold stuff right here. Okay. Now, guys, we have enough stuff like this to go through. Now, y'all know most of this, I think, came from that New Orleans collection. Y'all know we have, like, I think Paul bought like 10,000 45s, and we've never went through any of them. So we're going to be here a while. Chad, you didn't price the dogs. I didn't? The dogs? Now, what was that? All right, let me go up to the top. And so Ramones, Thunders. Okay. So the dogs. No, I didn't. No one asked. Does somebody want to know I'm only really pricing some of it if someone's asking. Okay, and then the last thing was T.O. Thunder on Thunders, or T.O. Review on Thunders. So that's this one, right? Okay, Craig on Adam. Let me do it how I was doing it. Let me look them up, and then I'll go down on the line, okay? So does this have a barcode? No. All right, so this is the Rain zipped apart or zippered apart. The Great Lost Recordings of Johnny Thunder. 2000, $6.99 on that. $6.99 on that. Okay. JK was next, and then Craig on Adam, which is the Adam and the Ants picture disc, right? Yep. So how this is working, if you're just getting on, if you want to know a price on something, I would get in line. You have first right of refusal, and then we'll go down the line because none of this stuff's marked, and we're just checking it live. I'm trying to be as fair as possible. I'm kind of just checking how much they're listed for, how much you can currently get one for, and I think everybody's been very happy so far with the way I'm doing this. $6.99 on that. One of my favorite prices is $6.99. I like that. I don't like $5.99 and I don't like $7.99. $6.99 sounds a lot better to me. Craig was first on that one. And then what are the Billy Squires? I think there was 2 in here, Jennifer. I like these. In the Dark, and of course, Everybody Wants You. Those are big ones. This may be a foreign copy here. Yeah. Those are $6.99. I probably need to keep those at $6.99. Jennifer asked next. I can remember those. $6.99. And then Ghost Wolves was mine. Oh, wait a minute. What did I do? Ghost Wolves? Which one did he put back then? He put back something. Sarchek, and I put back the Ghost Wolves. Okay, this wasn't even yours then. This was, what did I do here? I put something back that wasn't even his. So this was Bobby B's. Okay, that's Bobby B's. Bobby, I'll put that back in the soap pile. I'm sorry, I can't really keep up with who's whose. JK, I think you put something back that wasn't yours, but I think we fixed it. All right, the next is UFO patch and USO picture disc price. All right, so that's for the 2 UFO items, these right here. I kind of familiar with these. So the patch and the record and the 2 things. We'll say, oh, that's on clear vinyl too. That's pretty cool right there. Vintage UFO patch. That's probably more than you think, but it's probably going to be hard to find. I'll have to type in band. UFO band patch. Band patch. That kind of stuff from the 70s, 80s there. Very collectible, as we all know. All right, there's one. Yeah, well, not much. 786. So I'll say $6.99, $6.99, and $6.99. Patty, $6.99 each on the record, the picture disc, or the patch. Okay? Yeah, and let's check on the Mark Bolan. You scare me to death. I'm going to check on that one on Discogs. And then I'll see what's caught up. So if you were in line for something, just say sold or pass so I know where we're at, okay? Mark Bolan, and this is You Scare Me. You Scare Me to Death. Picture disc. Yeah, we'll say $6.99 on that too. $6.99 on that as well. All right, and then next was done with classical. I don't deserve any thunders. Which are the Squire, sold, UFO, patch and disc sold. Okay, so the first thing that was asked about was T-Row review on thunders. Let's go back to where I started that stack at. T-Row review on thunders, $6.99, and he said sold. Okay, and then the next thing that was asked about was Craig said Adam, and he said sold on that, Adam and the Ants. That sold for $6.99. Okay, and then Jennifer said sold, but after that was the Billy Squire. So those were $6.99 and $6.99. Those are sold to Jennifer Schrader. And then next was Patty says on the patch and the picture disc. Okay, so sell Patty the picture disc and the patch, $6.99, $6.99. And that leaves Rhodes to Madness. Rhodes, that means if you want this picture sleeve on the clear vinyl of Lonely Heart, it can be yours. Just say sold. It does have some fraying up here at the top. And then who asked for Mark Bolan? Mark Bolan was asked by JK. So JK, let me know if you want to sold or pass on that. That leaves The Unforgiven, The Hollywood Stars, and The Talk of the Town. Those are still available. Okay. What did I have? I showed those. Let me see what's else over here in this tub where I got those paperbacks. And, two. That's probably a pretty good book there. And what else do we have here? I got some more vintage baseball stuff. Let's see what we got here. All right. So, classical. Let me try to figure out a way I can put up a classical lot, okay? I'm going to have to clear off some room, though. First thing is JK said sold, and that was on Mark Bolan for $6.99, okay? They're going to have fun tagging all this stuff. Let me move these, the stuff I've priced already. I want to keep this together to review. All right, let me put that right in there. And then here's the first batch I showed, wasn't it? Yeah, that was the first batch I showed. And let me move these magazines and that very first stack of 45s, which I wasn't really showing. I'll go through those again. I think everything that was asked about in there I showed, though, the ELO, and I think there was something else. And then let me move this magazine lot. Okay. And let's grab another handful. And then I'll grab a thing of classical. Let's do a few more here. Criminals. The Dream Academy, Life in a Northern Town. That's a good one. The Birds, 8 Miles High. That looks like Record Store Day. Peter Schilling, Major Tom. That's a big 80s hit. The Germs. Holly and the Italians. AC/DC. My Kind of Lover. The Stroke. Crowbar Salvation. And Goblin doing Suspiria. Chad needs some more chapstick. Y'all should see my lip. It looks like somebody split it right open. Very painful. Wish I had like glue to put on it. You go to take a bite and it like feels like it's ripping open. Oh, painful. All right, let's pick out some classical records. I hope he's still watching. I know people's asking for certain things, but I really don't know sometimes how to even distinguish it. So, Chopin, that sounds pretty recognizable. Let's grab a handful from back here. Let's see if I got 7 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. This is Balawinski Place. Balawinski Place, Chopin Mazurkas. That's on Columbia. Chopin Palances by Balawanska. Felipe in Trombont. Chopin Sonata No. 2 in flat minor. Pablo Casuals. Dorvat Cello Concerto in B minor. Fritz Busch Memorial Album. And the Chamber Symphony of Philadelphia, Brahms Serenade in D, Op. 11. All those for a $20 start. Quick auction back there. May get one bid, may get 30 bids, may get no bids, but either way, they're $20. Okay, so the first request on this was the germs. I think about everything in this stack got asked about. So let's go first to the germs. Questionable cover there. Lexicondival. Let's see if this barcode registers. It's got Nazis all over it. Record store day. Let's see if it's this one. Definitely looks like somebody's already opened it. Is there two different versions? I don't want to. Somebody may not have opened. No, if they've opened it, it's been. I can't tell. Is there? Let me check this other version. There's really not much difference in price. One is only in Germany, and then the other one, 3 for sale, German, United States, and those are 30 and 30, and these have sold for 20, 15, and 25, and there's a lot of interest. Let's make this one $19.99 on the germs. I think that'd be pretty fair from what I'm seeing. I don't think you can get one right now for less than 30 plus shipping. So, of course, if you keep buying with us, everything's combined shipping. I always thought that is the best way to do it if y'all buy a lot, right? I think that's the way y'all do it. Craig Thomas was first, then Robert, okay, then Hiram on Dream. I know how much that one is. Life in a Northern Town is $6.99. Let me make sure it's nice. This is going to need a cleaning, Hiram. It's got some dust on it, but yeah, it's $6.99. I think this old retail sticker will pop right off. Let me try. Yeah. $6.99 on that. What a great song. Oh, man, I just ripped it. Shoot. I ripped it trying to peel that off. Did you see that? Hiram's probably like, dang it, Chad. Okay, now it's $5. I'm not going to touch anymore. That just made me really sad. Okay, Criminal's Price was next. Criminal's Price. This is this one here. This looks pretty interesting. Hiram, I just ripped your picture sleeve trying to get that sticker off. This is the Criminals. That was criminal what I just did, but I'll give you a discount on it now. The vinyl looked fine. It's just going to need cleaning, and now the sleeve's ripped. My bad. You may not want it anymore. Totally up to you. This is the Criminals S. This is, wow, S100. Looks like it's the first catalog number. S1001A. This is this one right here. See all versions. This is 278 US. Wow. I think this is the 78 US version. Yeah, I mean, there's no way that sleeve is from 2000. So yeah, this is VG autographed 19. Let's do this. Let's do this for 14. This is the 78 pressing of this. $14.99. Let me go ahead and mark that for 5 for Hiram. This Criminals is $14.99. Okay. And Jennifer Schrader, I know how much AC/DC is. AC/DC is $9.99 as long as it's nice. Yeah. AC/DC is $9.99. Let's Get It Up, Snowballed. Tracy Songer on Major Tom. That's record store days. Does this have a barcode? It does, but it's barely, you can barely see it. Let me just look it up manually then. Let's type in the number. That'll take us right to it, hopefully. This is 01902 95850104. That's it. This is $9.99. That's $9.99. And then JK asked about the germs. Then Hiram asked about Peter. Then Robert asked about Peter. Christopher asked about the germs. Jennifer Schrader. The Billy Squires should be $6.99, but I feel like that's a great price on those. They're very nice. Somebody put like cardboard backings on these. They were, well, those are very nice, yes. So $6.99, $6.99 on those. And then next was Goblin. I think about everything in this stack got asked about. And then I'm going to go through and see who got what. Goblin was next. This was originally $19.99. Yeah, and you really can't buy them for that right now. Goblin, United Kingdom, Italy, United States. I'll still do it for $19.99 though. Robert, you're next. $19.99 on Goblin. George Burleson on the Hollies. I think that was Record Store Day. It's a Sunday's Record Store Day. Yeah, 8 Miles High. What a great song. This is it right here, 2011. The Birds is $9.99. Okay. And then next was AC/DC. And then Holly, TL Review, Holly and the Italians. All right, let me do this one right quick. Chopin. I like Chopin better. Chopin. Lexicon Devil. Most people saying sold. Some of these are going to be a little dusty. Just keep in mind we hadn't cleaned them or worked on them, but I'm just looking for major, imperfections. They're just, most of them are just dusty. They're going to need cleaning. This is Oval 1016, and this is Tell That Girl to Shut Up. 1980 New Wave Power Pop. This is the 1980. That is green sleeve. That is $9.99 from what I'm seeing. $9.99 on that one. Okay, and then Goblin, and then Classical. Michael's in at 20. Okay, Michael's in at 20. Now, let's go back up to the top. Wow. So Craig said the first thing that was asked about was germs. That's sold to Craig for $19.99. And then we have next, Hiram said sold, and Hiram had asked about Dream for $5. Yep, that's sold to him for $5. We fixed that one. And then next thing that was asked about was Criminals. Okay, that was JK. I think I said $14.99 on that. JK is going to let us know on that one. JK on that one, let us know. And then next after that was Jennifer on AC/DC. She said sold on AC/DC. That's sold to Jennifer Schrader. Okay, and then the next thing was asked about after AC/DC was also was Major Tom. Tracy Songer said sold on Major Tom. Okay, and then I think Jennifer also said sold on Billy Squire for $6.99 each. And JK just said sold on Criminals for $14.99. And then the next couple things in here were Goblin, and Robert said sold on that for $19.99. And then I think we have a pass on the Birds for $9.99. And we have a pass on Holly and the Italians for $9.99. Okay, so those are available if anybody decides you want any. Wow, that was a good little crate. How about we read through those one more time? Michael Fairchild, I'm going to go ahead and sell you the Classical for $20. You were the only bidder. Michael Fairchild, that's sold to you for $20. Let's go ahead and put those away. I think I can cram those here in this last crate. That's sold to you. Thank you. And let's read through, make sure y'all didn't miss anything. So here's the stuff that's price is still available. Holly and the Italians, Tell That Girl to Shut Up, $9.99. The Birds, 8 Miles High, $9.99. And we had UFO on the clear vinyl, $6.99. Unless did he want that? Hold on a second. That might have been sold to Roads to Madness. No, he passed. Okay. So that's available for $6.99. I have not posted kicks yet. Let me go ahead and mark these. Charlie Brown. You're My Hero, Charlie Brown. Let's check the year on that one. Looks like there's a little water damage to it, though. A little bit of water damage to the pages. They're not stuck together, though. That's 1968. First Fawcett Crest printing. 1968. Brian, I think they just released that to distributors. People's been asking me about it, but they just made it, I think they just made it available to distributors. Charlie Brown, $6.99. This baseball, $4.99. And then I showed some stuff down here. Farm Ballads from 1887, $19.99. The Mary Poppins book for $24.99. And we've got L.A. Witch sealed for $14.99. Queen Bohemian Rhapsody for $19.99. And MC5. Do I have any more crates like this? Well, I see another box of 45s, but I don't know if it's going to be stuff like this. I would love to find more like here. Here's the stuff they didn't get asked about one more time. Indigo Bitters, The Stitism, Punch in the Force EP, Toilet Boys, Go to Hell, Spider Baby, Sisters Grimm, Pygmy Love Circus, Iggy Pop, The Villagers, Crowbar Salvation, The Dogs, The More, Nancy Boy, Smash Fashion, The Comatones, The Star Spanglers, The Amazing Cherubs, Mighty Sphincter, Zodiac Mind Warp, Pillbox, Iggy Pop, Spiral Head, Hag, The Unforgiven, The Hollywood Stars, The Talk of the Town, Clowns for Progress, The Crazies, and New York Loose, Rip Me Up, Detonator. That's the songs. Stitism. Let's do those right there. That was this green one, I'm pretty sure. No, that was this one right here. And The Dogs, The More. Is that what that said? The Dogs, The More? Yeah. Let me check on those two. And then Zodiac Mind Warp. Let's see what we got on those. Those are all going right in here. Okay. And I have a few more little paperbacks over here I hadn't shown. But first is Stitism. See what's going on with this one. Got a piece of paper stuck to it. There we go. This is STISIM, and this is IS-1. I feel like I just misspelt it. STISIM. Huh. Okay. No, I don't think I'm spelling that right. STISIM. There we go. Okay, and that is Murder by, this is it, Punch in the Face, and Murder by DICK. This isn't too pricey. Craig, $4.99 on that. $4.99 on that. $4.99 on that. Okay, and then Dogs. Barcode, love it. Sometimes. Not good when you're looking for OG albums, but good when you're trying to find stuff fast. This looks like there's 3 countries, UK, Europe, and Australia. This says made in England. Let's click on the Europe one. That'll be as, yeah. We'll make this $6.99. Empty World, we'll make that one $6.99. And then this other one is $6.99. Back on the Juice. Blue Juice? Okay, and then Zodiac Mind Warp. Barcode. Man, these are going fast with barcodes. Zodiac Mind Warp. That's $4.99. $4.99 on Zodiac Mind Warp. Okay, and then Mighty Sphincter. Let's check on that one for Jim B. What a strange looking thing going on here. This is MIGHT. I think that's it right there. Goth Punk Experimental. This is $19.99. $19.99, Jim B. And then LA Witch. Didn't we already sell that? Let's see what just happened here. Craig said sold on Statism for $4.99. And Dogs D'Amour, $6.99, $6.99. Brian Thurman, Zodiac is $4.99. He said sold. And then, I thought we already sold LA Witch. LA Witch. Iggy Pop fans. I have a hard time finding Iggy Pop fans, honestly. It's weird. Anywhere else you look this stuff up and it's like $40, $50, $60 albums. We'll put them up for auctions and they get 0 bids sometimes. So I think LA Witch already sold. Unless it's in this pile. Is this something maybe in this pile somebody put back? Oh yeah, this one. LA Witch. That's sold to... Are you a new buyer? Who is this? Christopher Albelia. Are you a first-time buyer? That will be sold to you for $14.99. Let me know. Let's see what's in these baseball books right quick. The Who's Who of Baseball, 1967. Clemente, Robinson, and Koufax on the cover. The Best of Red Smith. That's about baseball. JK, did I miss the dogs? No, I got you both on those. Who's Who in Baseball, 71. Johnny Bench, Jim Perry. Here come the rookies. What year is this? 69 rookies. Nolan Ryan might be in that. 69 rookies. 88 Who's Who Baseball. Who's in Baseball? Mark Wire on the cover. Bummer, thanks. Did I get the... Yeah, you got the two, Jake. Yeah, you got both of those. Don Drysdale, Who's Who in Baseball. And then, let's see what we got here. NFL and AFL Pro Record Book. 1979 Football Handbook. 1977 Schedule, SEC. Wow, that's pretty cool. Look at that. It's a 1977 SEC Slide Guide Schedule. Whose business card is this? Steve Jobs. Stan Pence, Foxborough Company. That's pretty cool. And then we have Bruce Weber's Inside Baseball 1980. All right, I'll put up another classical lot if Michael's still watching. Let me know, Michael. I'll pick out another 7 for you. And then Brian said, I'll take 2 UFOs. There's only 1 UFO left, but I'll sell it to you. I need to find out. Okay, Christopher, LA Witch is sold to you. Go to our description in the video and make sure you fill out the first-time buyer form, okay? Make sure you fill out the first-time buyer form. And then Brian Thurman, I'm going to sell you the UFO Brian Thurman for $6.99. Okay? Looks like there's writing. Was there writing on this? Yeah, probably a radio. Yeah, probably a radio station. That's probably, looks like radio station call signals. The SEC thing. I don't know, Chris. My personal interest is going to interfere. University of Kentucky, Florida. $9.99. I mean, look at that. Vintage SEC, pre-Auburn, or excuse me, pre-Missouri, pre-A&M, pre-Texas, pre-Oklahoma. Okay, let's see what else we can get into. Why is everybody going to bed? What in the world? Why is everybody going to bed? Some interesting books there. You should not be going to bed right now. Baseball or basketball. It's football. This is football for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's football. Even better, football. Pre-Arkansas and South, yeah, even pre-Arkansas and South Carolina. Yeah, this is the original SEC. Alabama, Auburn, Florida. Look at that logo. Georgia, Kentucky, LSU, Mississippi, Mississippi State, Tennessee, and Vanderbilt. The football book. The football book is NFL Pro, NFL and AFL Pro Football Record Book with Johnny Morris and Charlie Hennigan on the cover. This is $6.99. 1988 baseball. This is even earlier for McGuire. This is the Who's Who 88. No, that would be even earlier there. I like the one, I probably like this one here in 67 of Robinson. This has Robinson, Clemente, Koufax on the cover. Hall of Famers. Okay, Bobby B said sold on that for $6.99. You got it. Now, more 45s. Let me see what I've got over here. I'm going to have to, you'll probably hear me move some stuff around. Here's a big, very interesting looking book. He set some stuff over here, then we'll price it if anybody wants a price. There's a big coffee table book on Humphrey Bogart. Here's an envelope with random photographs of people. Are these people any significant? Oh, that's Wayne Titsworth stuff. Yeah, I'm keeping that. That's Wayne Titsworth's military stuff his wife gave me. Yeah, this is mine. That's not for sale. Birds for $6.99. Okay. Sell this to Jesse for $6.99. Did I miss anything else? Let's see. The Beatles for the record. Here's a book about people being Elvis tribute people. Where's Regina at? Regina, wake up. Let's go ahead and get the rest of the stuff out of this tub. Wired, The Short Life and the Fast Times of John Belushi. John Belushi book. That is Bill Clinton and Al Gore. Probably a mailer. Yeah. This is from Mike Slarv's collection. This is a Zoo TV compilation, VHS. That's probably a promo only deal. Some sort of poster. We'll figure that out in a second. Whoop! Rolled off the back. What are these other things here? Naughty by Nature, Jamboree, Third Avid Cut, Asphalt Ballet, The Firesign Theater's Big Book of Plays. Okay, so let me figure out what's going on. I've certainly okay, so yeah, let me move these all right here. Naughty by Nature. So yeah, these are VHS promos. Zoo TV, an 8-track head cleaner, U.S. Festival, the movie, part 1 and 2 of 2. I'll put that there. Wired. Regina, this is $6.99. I have 3 of them. I have 3 of those, $6.99. Let's check on Wired. We'll say the John Belushi book is $9.99. Who asked? George Burleson, $9.99. Dust Jacket, 1984. The Beatles for the Record and the Humphrey Bogart. Now, if anybody wants any prices, let me know. Regina, that's $6.99. And yeah, the poster was nothing, nobody I recognized. No FX, I think. Just joking, just joking. It looked like something like that. Koyo, 10 digits away. Does anybody know Koyo? Koyo. The year of the festival. No, this is something from Mike Slarv's collection. Mike Slarv is a local businessman that lives here in Lebanon. He owned 4 seasons. He owned 4 seasons, not Stagecoach. Yeah, I think it's called Stagecoach, but essentially buses. And he designed and manufactured buses for celebrities. He lives here in Lebanon, but he was also a band promoter. And he's Bill Ward's personal manager of Black Sabbath. And he brings us stuff all the time. We've bought thousands of items from him, so he brings us cool stuff all the time. And it doesn't say, though, unfortunately. Regina gets an Elvis book for $6.99. George, $9.99 on the John Belushi. Beatles for the Record. The binding's loose, Justin. I'll say $9.99 on that. The cover and binding's a little loose. Okay, that's everything in that tub. I've at least got it all out. Let me get this sticky note off my foot, and now I can see what else is underneath it. Could we possibly find more 45s like those? That would be pretty epic. Oh boy, this is a bunch of, I'm not even going to say. Can't even tell you what's in there. Never mind. Well, here's 45s. What are these here? I doubt they're like the ones I just showed, though. If it's by somebody that rhymes with Relish Tresley, then, oh my gosh. I have found somebody that rhymes with Quellis Tresley. Oh my gosh. There's like 300 Elvis 45s right there. And what are these right here? I think these are all blues. Oh my gosh. This is a really cool retro holder, though. Oh, y'all make me yawn. I think these are from the blues collection, but I may be wrong. What a nice retro holder, though. Look at that. Yellow and white. Doesn't that scream 1973? New Stripers, $39.99. Oh, yeah. Man. Holy moly. All right. Yeah, these are all from that blues collection. Wow. The holder. This is $24.99. $24.99. Tracy and then Jennifer. Even though I kind of need it. U.S. Festival, $9.99. George Burleson, $9.99. I'll make sure, Tracy, you said never mind. I'm assuming that means you're passing on that. Yeah, those are all blues 45s. I got to check at some point. That is a lot. We'll work on those at some point. I don't feel like most of y'all would be interested in those. Here's another thing of 45s. This may be a mix here. Euthanasia. Yes. Okay, so sell this to Jennifer Schrader for $24.99. I'm going to go ahead and set that on the table. Yeah, that's a cool one. I like the yellow white there. I have some more. Let me see, Jennifer or Tracy. I got some over here on this metal rack that was actually out here for sale in the store. These are vinyl, retro ones as well. Is this? Yep. And this one's in really good shape here. Has it got a price on it? Yeah, I like these here. This one needs this sticker taken off, but these are really good as well. They're the vintage faux leather looking ones. Same price on these. Same price on these. That one needs to be taken off, but this one's in really good shape. If you want those, Tracy or Jennifer. Okay. The blues 45s. We can go through some of them. Let me see what's in here. I think this is Fred Goodwin stuff. There's some pretty interesting stuff in here. All right, we got Elvis in the actual gold standard sleeve, Heartbreak Hotel. The voice of President John F. Kennedy. Captain Kangaroo, Let's Go to the Dentist. London Bridge, 1948. Mind Your Mommy. Fiddle Dee Dee Dee. Jack and Jill. Kitty the Cat. 10 Little Indians. Ride a what horse? And then A Hunting We Will Go. Three Blind Mice. Pretty Polly. Get Along Boogie. Whistling Rodeo Polka. Three Little Kittens. Billy Boy. Cowboy Windup. Yellow Rose of Texas. Ooh, look at that one. I Wish That I Were Santa Claus. That's a 1948 picture disc. And Jingle Bells. Wow. That's pretty cool. The Night Before Christmas. Playtime, Non-Breakable, Columbia Record. Jingle Bells. Blue Christmas. Elvis, Take the Good Care of Her. Elvis America. All Shook Up. Children's Records Bundle. Walt Disney Cinderella. This looks like it's in phenomenal condition. Dang it. The record's not in here. That's Peter Pan, Rudolph. There's no Cinderella record, just the book. Megadeth Euthanasia. All right, let me go grab it off the rack. Let me go grab it off the rack right now before I forget. It's right up here. Give me 1 second. Okay. Brian Thurman, I have it in my hand. I'm going to put it over here in the crate. I'm going to put it over here in this last green crate. All right. And then we have Pass, Megadeth. Okay. Craig was first on Captain Kangaroo. We'll say $6.99. That was probably cut out of a cereal box. It's cut out of something for sure. Yeah, we'll say $6.99 on him. Craig, and then Pam Murray. And then Chris Frazier put BC. Okay, BC. That was, there's Elvis. Let me get those out of there. There's the Elvis. Chris Frazier, what was the BC? I want to look that one up by itself. Chris, let me know what BC was. I'm going to check on this right quick. So, Pam, if you want the Captain Kangaroo, it's available. And then Jennifer Price on 45s. Yeah. This is like a somewhat of a picture disc, but it's like attached to cardboard. Let's see how many I have. So children's records. Let me go ahead and see what else. There's Cinderella. There's the sleeve for Cinderella. Okay, then we have some. So some of these are like really old 78s. You know, I mean, they're like from the 30s and 40s. There's one. Goldilocks. Yeah, there's a lot here. The Littlest Ballerina. I'm Tubby the Tuba. $6.99 on Captain Kangaroo. You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. Buffalo Gals, Won't You Come Out Tonight? Hey, that's pretty cool. Buffalo Gals, as in, look at that one. That is Disney. This has got to be 40s era here. Walt Disney, Pluto and his phonograph. These are on little yellow records, typically. Yeah, these are on little yellow records. There's a Snow White, Pinocchio. Hey, there's another Captain Kangaroo. Let's go to this. That one hadn't been clipped out. Casey Jones, John Henry. These are more golden classics. Mr. Jinx. Westward Ho, the Wagons. High Hops. Sammy, Cinderella. Tarzan. Cinderella. The Muffin Man. Okay. So there's a lot there. Pam says she'll take this one. Now, there's another one. I think that's a little bit nicer if you want it for, because it hadn't been like cut out. We'll say $8.99 on that one. Strange price for me. And then there's the one that's cut out, but it's totally up to you. Okay, Blue Christmas. Let's go back to that one, and also the other Elvis. But first, Blue Christmas was asked right before, and that is $6.99. $6.99 Chris Frazier, okay? Okay, now, Jennifer. This is going to be a big bundle, but I'm going to go through and just try to figure out and count how many's here, okay? That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Those are just 2 empty sleeves. I'll count them as 1. 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23, 24. Those are kids' songs. 25, 26, 27, 28. That's a good one. 29. I'm going to count all those as 1. 30. I'm not going to count that. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Perfect. $200. $200. Now, I know there's a ton in there I could sell individually, but there's 40, and I'll sell all of them for $200. Chris had sold. Regina asked first about the Elvis. No, Chris asked first about Blue Christmas. Chris asked first about Blue Christmas, then Regina. This is $6.99. This is sold to Chris Frazier for $6.99. Pam Murray gets this Captain Kangaroo for $6.99. And there's more than 40 items there individually, but I counted 40 pieces. Oh, and all these. I'll put in all those in there as well. $200 for all those. How could you go wrong? Let me put this pile over here. Now, Regina, I got to get back to her on her Elvis records. And let's see, Regina. Here's what's left. There's a nice Gold Series Heartbreak Hotel. There's an All Shook Up. The vinyl's not in the best shape. That's 2. Then we have America and Take Good Care, and then Take Care of Her. So this should be like 10. And then this is like my bundling price. Probably like 10, 15, 20. And then that's a good one. Let me make sure it's nice though. Yeah, that's 30. So Regina, $30 for those. And that just leaves JFK and Captain Kangaroo. 2 60s icons. $9.99 and $9.99 if anybody wants those. And then Jennifer Schrader on that. Okay, that was a good find. I know we have more stuff like that around here somewhere. Where are they? Don't ask me. We'll get to them. Would you show the Jinx in the bundle? Yeah. Yeah, I will. 40 NoFX for 200. 40 NoFX. I'll sell you 40 NoFX records sight unseen for $9,000. Okay. Regina gets the Elvis stuff for 30. So these sold to Regina for 30. I'll just put that on there as a reminder. And then Andy Kennedy, $9.99. Let's see here. Okay, next was Robert W. $4.99 for JFK. I just said 9. Andy wants it for $9.99. So Robert, you have dibs though, but $9.99 on that. And he says Andy can have it. Okay, Andy, you bought from us before, right, Andy? I wonder if our first time buyer got registered. What was his name? I don't see where he registered. We had a first time buyer. Make sure if you're bought for the first time tonight, you get registered through Square, meaning you fill out the form on our website. Andy, that's OD for $9.99. I'm pretty sure he's bought. So, Jennifer, we'll kind of go through them one more time. That's nice. Nice. That one's been played quite a bit. Nice. Now these are pretty much known as being like lo-fi records. They're from the 40s, and they're pretty much an early attempt at a picture disc. It's pretty much cardboard, and they're almost like cereal box records, but they are playable. So those are kind of like, they're really hard to damage, but they're they're from the 40s. They're more of like display pieces than anything. Now the ones that probably actually matter, like those early ones down here on the bottom from the 50s, the Disney stuff, should be nice. Like here's a Disney record. That's pretty nice. That's early too. Look at that label. I don't know if I've seen that label before. That feels like it's styrene too. Black Disneyland label. That's pretty interesting. That looked nice. That's like VG plus. I mean, overall, this is from Fred. All this is from Fred stuff. Some of them look pretty well played, and then some are like, that's really nice. That's like VG. Let's look at the Disney ones here. So they're kind of, but you know how Fred stuff is. Most of the time, it's been really good. That's probably like VG, VG plus. I mean, most of the stuff though, you got to think they're from the 40s. A lot of these here, this is a batch of really early Disney stuff. That's probably like VG plus. And typically, we don't see these sleeves. It's just this right here. Just that part right there. Skip to My Lou and Buffalo Gals. That's like VG. That was just an empty sleeve. So I guess if I were to say overall grade on all of them, VG/VG plus. Let's look at Tutu and the Littlest Ballerina. That's actually really nice. And then, of course, that really cool Santa Claus. Okay. JFK sold to Andy. We got that taken care of. Let's see what else is over here. Chipping away, chipping away, chipping away, chipping away. We got all the blue stuff. Regina. Here's a little stack of 45s. Cool. Let's see what these are. I bet those came out of that tub from that Nashville collection. We have Archie Bell and the Drells, Tighten Up, $6.99. Some of these I may have to check. Missing Persons, Words, and Skylark, Wildflower. The Slivers, Hotline. The Kinks, Father Christmas. I wish I could fly like Superman. Bobby Darin, Mac the Knife, and Beyond the Sea. Guns N' Roses, Paradise City. Is this a promo? Yeah, it's a promo. Tom Petty, Nowhere, Surrender. I Just Want a Tesla Fly, Tesla. Paw. This looks like Yes. It is. That goes with the classic Yes album. Motley Crue, Dogs of War. Missing Persons. Let's see what's going on with that one. Oh. Jennifer, Opportunities Not Knocking with the kids lot. LS dash 57041. Craig, $4.99 on that one. The GNR promo would be, whew, those usually do pretty good at auction. $19.99, Michael Golston. $19.99. You got Dibbs and then Brian Thurman. George Burleson. I've already priced Archie Bell. And George, I'm assuming you're passing on that tape, the American Festival and the John Belushi book. Just want to make sure I didn't miss your claim there. Tighten Up, that's a classic. That's sold to George Burleson for $6.99. And then Patty on Tesla. Let's take a look at that. This is TESLA. I've never seen this before. Yeah, styrene promo. $6.99 on Tesla. Guns N' Roses sold to Brian Thurman. Tom Petty's next. Not for sale, huh? Numbered promo, not for sale. Let's see, we have Tom Petty. Tesla sold to Patty for $6.99. This is from that guy's collection in Nashville. This has a not for sale sticker over the back, which is weird. See all versions, single, numbered. Tom Petty's $9.99. TO Review. And would you do a festival and book for 10 together? Let's do, so what did I say, 10? Let's do George, let's do 6 and 6. $12 for both of them. TO Review sold on Petty for $9.99. And next over invoice. Yeah, we can do that. I think somebody asked me that earlier on something. I don't like to make it a habit. I'll do it right now. No problem at all. But if word got out that we did that often, could you imagine how many people would be wanting stuff on the next invoice? But for something like this, since it's a pretty big dollar amount, somebody asked me that earlier on something, but I was very busy. We'll hold that for next week. If y'all want to get what I'm saying. But just to make sure we get it sold, I know you're good for it, Jennifer. I'll set that over here in the sold pile. Love to see big lots going out like that, so that won't be a problem. I know a lot of people have big invoices this week, especially of all the new stuff coming out for releases. And we still got a whole show tomorrow to do. George Burleson sold 6 and 6 on these. Craig, missing part. I priced that and won't make it happen. That's okay. Somebody asked me that earlier. I don't know if I ever addressed it, but yeah, it's one of those deals where I absolutely don't mind doing it because it's getting it sold and we'll eventually get money. But if kind of it got out or people made it a habit, if anything, it just makes their work here. I'm always thinking about everybody that works here and what they have to do. It makes it pretty difficult, okay? So pretty cool lot of stuff though. That's all from Fred Goodwin's collection. doing coins on Sunday. No, Paul's doing a record sale on Sunday. Paul's doing so one thing we're doing this year, we're adding 2 extra hours, 5 to 7, as y'all know. And then Paul, as long as he's in town, he's going to be doing records on Sunday. And then, of course, Brian is still going to do comic shows whenever we get enough stuff ready to show. And we have plenty of new merch. We realized it wasn't best to do them every Sunday if we didn't have like plenty of new stuff to show. And how much was Paul? I never did price Paul. Paul. But yeah, he's going to be doing a show. And he ordered some new vinyl. Paul is, Paul is ordering new vinyl. And we're going to try to get him ordering some stuff for y'all on Sunday. Okay, but as of right now, those hadn't come in. He actually, he won't actually. He'll have stuff. Hold on a minute. I'm one thing. My brain is shutting down, and another thing is what are our hours? Our store hours or the sale? We're closed on Sundays. Paw single-sided. What the heck is this? Paw. Lolita, hard pig, one more bottle. Disc 1 pressed on disc 2. Huh. This is interesting, Bobby B. Bobby, this one's showing as like it came in a translucent, like double pack, blue and red. But this one obviously is in a sleeve. So that's pretty interesting. And there's no other versions of them. So I'll say $6.99. But Paul's starting at 5 o'clock. Okay. He is starting at 5 o'clock. Let's see what else I have here. Oh, I'm starting to yawn way too many times. I think that's telling me something, but I don't feel like I want to be done. Let me walk through the back and see what I can come up with. All right, that's sold. Thank you. Missing persons, no problem, Greg. Let's see what's over here in the office. Let me see what I can peek at in here. And oh, there's all my Beatles 45s. Sorry, that was mean. There's way too much stuff in here. Okay, let me go to a different room. I can't even walk around in there. Let me see what's over here. What's over here on this table? Where are all the 45s at? What's that stack of 45s right there? I can't really get to those either. Golly, look at all this stuff. I'm also looking at like hours of sorting and work. Y'all see how long it takes to price stuff, so you got to give it to John, Paul, and Laura. They have all this stuff ready night after night. Y'all see how long it takes to look stuff up and price it and do it accurately. What's in these boxes right here? Are these just empty? Oh, that's all the no FX. Whoops, I shouldn't have said that. What is over here? It's yeah, it's very time consuming marking all this stuff. Okay. My mic might go out of range for a second, but give me 1 second. Okay. Ah, fun. Okay. I was talking back there, but Laura's listening and she couldn't hear me, so my mic must have went out of range. But let's see what's going on here. So tease. Okay. Let's see what's in here. Oh gosh. Where did all these come from? Some of these, I think this is more hardcore stuff. Some of these tracks and some of these names. And then there's all kinds of 60 stuff. I'm trying to find stuff that's, I like the stuff I can just price right off the bat. All right, let me grab a handful of stuff here and just see what we got, all right? I don't know why these were laying in the back, but I just went to the back around where John prices records, and there's like cartons of these just everywhere full of really good 45s. So, all right, let's see what we got here. Gary Lewis and the Playboys, She's Just My Style. Picture sleeve 45. Motley Crue, Smoking in the Boys' Room. Pretty messed up vinyl though. It looks like some ugly scuffs. They're pretty ugly scuffs, but you can't feel them. Elvis, Any Way You Want Me. Altered Images, Happy Birthday. Carcass Grinder. Stitches, Automatic. These boots are made for walking. Nervous Germans. Bastards. Urban Blight. Godly and Cream. You're My Best Friend. Julio Iglesias, Willie Nelson. Need Your Lovin' Tonight. And Jimi Hendrix, Gloria. That actually goes inside of a record. Altered Images. Let's check on Altered Images. This is This is EPC A 1522. Injection molded. 81 Europe. 81 UK. Let me see what this one pulls up. That's that one. Nope, that's not the injection molded labels. Let's see here. Wow, there's a lot of versions of this. Goodness gracious. Let's see if it's that one. It's close. I'm gonna say $6.99. Someone had $15 on it. 15 would be a little high. $16.99, or excuse me, $6.99. Let's put that right there. Hendrix. What was next? Regina, Elvis. $9.99 on Elvis, Regina. Craig, as long as Jimmy's nice, probably $6.99. Yeah, $6.99 on Jimmy. And then Willie Price. Bobby B said sold on Altered Images. All right, and then Willie Price, Willie and Julio. We'll do him for $4.99. $4.99. If I can get it back in its sleeve. I'm missing the edge somewhere. Tracy, your Paul McCartney coin. Tracy, where did you get that from? Did you order it from the Mint? That's what I meant to ask when I walked away. $4.99 on that, George Burleson. All right, Regina wants Elvis. Craig wants Jimmy for $6.99. And George, $4.99 on that one. Okay. This other stuff that's in here, might wait on this. Well, there's a few more right here. I meant to grab these. Let me grab these right here. I think the rest of them I might wait on a second. Order from the man. Okay. George says sold on that for $4.99. We have the Buckinghams, Mercy, Mercy, Mercy. The Supremes, Back of My Arms Again, Gary Puckett, Over You, and Mark Chestnut. Till Better Memory Comes Along, and Woman, Sensuous Woman, Mark Chestnut. What's in this tub right here? I think that's CDs. Let me open the lid of this. Toys. Why hadn't Tanner put these out? Those are full of toys. Man, look at this thing. Look at this matchup. This is, what are you holding back? You might have to wait to see tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Stranger Things, Hopper and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Raphael. What a strange combo. Hopper, Sheriff Hopper. I got to rewatch that. I've been wanting to rewatch it here lately. Holly and Italians. Make that $6.99 for Bobby B. 3 items there in there. All right, I'll show them. Let's go through the rest of that little box. I feel like we'll sell some. It's just a lot in here, and it looks like there's a lot of stuff y'all are going to be asking about. So, all right, let me go ahead and grab them. Let me set them where I can pull them out. What the heck just happened? Oh, my phone's connected. Yeah, that's strange. I have 2 phones. Of course, I carry these new iPhones. If they touch, my 2 phones, if they touch, they like sync and lock together. And I hadn't figured out exactly what's going on, but they like, it's very strange. Any Beatles stuff? To what degree? The answer is yes, but I guess I should say to what degree. Bad eating habits. I don't know who that is. Reason of Insanity. Shah Hulud and the Boys Set Fire. The Wiggins, Feed the Ghost. Buzzkill. Cyndi Lauper, Money Changes Everything. Eddie Current, Wet Cement. Golden Pelicans. Backbeat Band. So you the green carton. I kind of need to keep those. It's nothing vintage. It's just Walmart Sterlite, but I don't really think they make too many of these because they were made for CDs and DVDs. But they're oh my gosh, my phone's just morphed again. I can't let those things touch. It messes me up. Make sure I didn't miss any other comments here. The Datsuns. Yeah, I got to keep these little crates. These are critical to our business. The Datsuns. Rocket from the Crypt. Outbreak of Evil. Sticks and Stones. Jimmy Eat World. And yeah, I guess I could give you this barcode if you want the SKU. If you want the SKU, I'll read it off to you. Or I'll hold it up if you want to screenshot it. This is neon green. There's Sterlite. I wonder, you probably can still get on that website. I mean, the copyright's 11 years old, though. So, okay. So, first question was Cyndi Lauper. Pam, let me check the condition. If it's nice, it's $6.99. It's probably nice. It's a foreign one. That's why I don't see it too often. Yeah, that's nice. $6.99. Crazy. Yeah, people tell me all the time they sell those at Walmart, but I hadn't been in a Walmart to look around in probably 3 years. I hadn't been in a Walmart in a long time to really look around. Maybe to the grocery section, just quickly. So I don't know even what an inside of a Walmart looks like. Just joking. This is a Pam Murray. Okay, and then what was the next? The Ghoulies? Groove Ghoulies. Okay. Y'all saw something before I did. And also Bobby put Mike. What was Mike? This one here. This is the Groove Ghoulies. Somebody had $25 marked on it. Let me see exactly what this is. Crimson Corpse. All right, let's go back here. This is GDRC 1999. See all versions. An 86 US. No. Not an 86 US. It's a reissue, which is a little cheaper. There's still right now none for sale. The last one sold in May. What about the original? The original, there's 2 for sale. Wow. So, this is $14.99. $14.99 on that. And the first person to ask was Bobby and then Michael Golston. Okay, and then Pam Murray got that. And then Rocket from the Crypt. Yep. I got another handful of these. And then Robert, it was a black and white. Yeah, Robert asked about something too. Which one did you ask about, Robert? Hold on a second. Robert, top vampire something. Okay. Let me find that and then Rocket from the Crypt. Vampire. I'm not for sure on that one. Give me 1 second. I'll try to find it. If Michael wants it, he can have it. Michael Golston. Bobby's saying he'll take it, but if you want it, you can have it. $9.99, Craig. All right, Bobby B on Groove Ghoulies. That's sold to Bobby B for $14.99. Okay, and then next is the one in front of Jimmy. The one in front of Jimmy World, also interested in Jimmy World. Over, okay. So there's this one. Adam Age Vampire. Okay, yeah, this one. All right, Craig said sold on Rocket from the Crypt. Nice, thank you. And then somebody had some big prices on some of these. Let me see what's going on with this. Jimmy Eat World. This is JIMMY. This would be so much better if this time of night I could sit down and be in front of my laptop. One, I'd be sitting down, and two, I could look up these so much faster on my laptop. So I have a feeling we're going to have to build something to do this. Last sold $12. And then, why are some of them really expensive? I'll do that one for $11.99. $11.99 on that one. Robert W. All right. I don't know who marked some of these originally, but somewhere they had them for $30, which is really, I mean, one sold for $37.04, but I don't understand that one. This is strange. Does it even have any dead wax? Robert W. wants sold on Jimmy Eats World. What is going on here with this one? I'm going to have to type in the dead wax on this one. This one is L-4 68 66 dash X. Does that get me close? Nope. Is there anything close? Heaven sent. I don't see anything close. 68 L. Maybe that's an L. I think I put in L. Let me just type in that number. Nope. 46866. Yep, that's the number. All right, let me go over here and try this one. This is HG. Does anybody know what this is? HG-138-B. Nope. It's in a plastic with this. The back is all Japanese. This just has random words all over it. I don't know what words to use. And then the matrix, both matrix numbers aren't coming up with anything. I've tried HG-13-A-A. Let me back this out. Isolation. Keeps on wanting to put up something called isolation. Balzac. 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 All right. That's the artist. Balzac. This is new to me. Okay. Show releases. Yeah, Oscillation, first released. Obscure bootleg. Yeah. I don't know if there is a Discog. I mean, that Matrix not on here. Japanese horror punk. It kept on wanting to show this Oscillation 13. Yeah, that's it. So, okay, so it's got a see all versions. Gray. We're close. Picture disc single, green insert. Yellow, gray picture disc insert. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's on here. But the actual 96 official deals are like, not too much. I'm going to say $14.99. That's my best attempt. $14.99 on that one. And I really hadn't found it, specifically. Okay. And then Justin said missing person sold. So Justin, you want the missing persons 45 from earlier? Is that right, Justin? He said missing persons sold. Robert, that's up to you. And then did I miss anything else? I didn't. Let's show another handful. Let's go ahead and finish these out while we're here. Let me put those back in here. And the appliance of the house come to life. Yeah, it sounds like it. That's a strange thing there. All right, we have Iggy Pop. Penetration. Ooh, is this XTC? Sergeant Rock is going to help me. XTC. That's pretty cool. Toya, I Want to Be Free. After the Fire. Commander Incredible. The Drags, The Peaches, Radio Disappears. The Pink Parker on Vertigo. Fugitive Family. And Soul Kitchen. Revenge by Chance. All right, Robert says he'll take a chance on Balzac. Sometimes you got to take the dive. Yeah, that's a strange one there. Chad's going to have to do some stretching. Oh, I can say I have sat down since 5 o'clock, but I didn't get to sit down for long. Oh, man. I think I'll have to go to the gym just to stretch later. I'm definitely going to have to go to the gym just to probably go through like a half hour of stretching. It makes me feel so much better. Pink Parker. Let's look that up for TO review. Pink Parker. I need to go ahead and be plugging my phone up. $6.99 on that, TO. $6.99 on that, TO. All right, let's show the last handful. All right, this is 3-day stubble, blue tarp, sister double happiness, nun slaughter, centric, Lucifer cadaver, Eddie and the Subtitles, Lucifer, and Fag Cop. Now, as we're closing the end of the show here, does anybody have any last request as I apply some chapstick to my wound on my lip? Fun stuff, hanging late with Chad. 59 people still watching at 2:23 a.m. I have to start getting ready for tomorrow, which includes sleeping, eating, exercising, and preparing more merchandise. And Bobby B's interested in Eddie. Okay. Let me find that. Eddie and the Subtitles. So, yeah, the original of this is pricey. This is the 2008 clear vinyl. It would be $6.99. $9.99 for Pink Parker and Zoo TV. What did I say on Zoo TV? $10? Did I ever price this? This is a promo only deal. This is pretty scarce. I don't know if I priced that 10 or 15 or 10, and it was on the 7, so 17. I'll do them both for 15, T.O. We'll just say 15 on both of those. Bobby B said sold on this for $6.99. This stack and the magazines one more time. Sure thing. So, the Drags, the Peaches, Radio Disappears, Commander Incredible, Buy 145 Stuff, After the Fire, Aggression EP, Toya, I Want to Be Free, Sergeant Rock, XTC, Penetration, Iggy Pop, By Chance, Fugitive Family. Saturday night. You mean tonight, George? You mean see you tonight? Let me crate these back up and go through the magazines for Tracy. Plus all these. Had no price video. Yeah. This is from Mike Slarve, Slavere, Slarvee. If you Google them, you'll find some stuff on them. Stagecoach, 4 seasons Stagecoach. Sell these to T.O. However we want to do that. I guess 5 and 10 would be easier. Those are sold. Okay, and then next was magazines. Maybe. Oh, maybe. Yeah, Heal That Knee. I Need You Here tomorrow night. The Aggression EP. Let me check on that before I start clearing the board to flip through magazines. After the Fire. After the Fire, Aggression. Whoop, that turned up Bruce Springsteen. After the Fire, Aggression. You got to be careful. I'm going to say it a third time. You ready? After the fire, aggression. Then you got to turn off your mic, and then you got to be very careful where you click. There we go. Is there any more versions? I guess this is it. It's supposed to be numbered on the back, but this is unnumbered. Is this the only version? I guess so. $4.99. $4.99. Okay, that's penny. So magazines. Let me see what I do with them. They're right here, Tracy. Okay, and the first thing was this little WSMM. Bobby B said sold on after the fire. Okay. Little first thing was the WSMN Grand Ole Opry Picture History Book, which was $6.99. And then we had Ringo Starr on Rolling Stone magazine from April of 1981. We had Look magazine from 1969, John and Yoko cover. This is Life 1981. It featured a Beatles article and something about the planets. Life 1984, 20 years ago, Beatlemania. It was 20 years ago that day. Now it's 60 years ago, 61 years ago. National Enquirer, a couple weeks after John Lennon died, the last picture of him taken. Rolling Stone magazine, 1981, John and Yoko cover with a naked John Lennon. Let me just cover him up. And then 16 magazine from 1981, tribute to John Lennon after he died. Newsweek magazine, after John Lennon died, tribute. People magazine, the murder of John Lennon, 7 years later, People Weekly. John Lennon, All You Need Is Love. Ringo, $10. Look magazine, $10. John Lennon tribute, winter of 1980. John Lennon Memorial Album magazine. That's a well-known one. Time, When the Music Died. John Lennon assassination. Time magazine, 1980. Sell Vicki Allison the Opry book for $5. Thank you, Vicki. Tribute to John Lennon. People magazine, December 22nd, 1980. And then we have a tribute to after the death of Ricky Nelson. And then The Life and Death of a Country Boy, John Denver. Newsweek, also $10. I think I love that cover there. All right, so let's see. Ringo and Look are sold to Tracy. Those are sold and sold. That's going to be a little bit too big for the stack. Let me just go ahead and carry these over here. Actually, I'll leave them on top of the crate. Let me do that. Let me take this smaller stuff over here that's all sold. All right, and then I'll just put those over here on top of the crate and sold as well. Nice. So these three sold, and then the Newsweek. Now, if you buy everything that's left, I'll sell them to you for $5 a piece, Tracy. If you buy all of them that's left. All you got to do is say sold. Or if she passes, if anybody else wants them. I still got to pull stuff off the racks up there. Man, I got to do that. Should I do that now while we're live? I'll just tag it myself. That way I can reply and do waiting list. So. She's going to pass. You broke my heart. You broke my heart, Tracy. Okay, Now, any more requests again? Final call. We are live, and we've been live, and now we're on the final countdown. Just like the Europe song, it's the final countdown. But we're near the end of the song. They've already done the chorus and the keyboard solo, and the fat lady's warming up her voice. And we're down to 53 people, probably minus the Xbots. We got about 48 on. And if anybody wants to get their final goodbye in before I say goodnight, if you want to get your goodbye in so I can see it before I say goodnight, now's the time. Now is the time. Because that's it. Could I stand here and keep showing stuff? Yes. What was it you see earlier you couldn't tell us about? Mostly these 45s, but there's more. Like the entire NoFX discography. Those were great 75, or those were great 75s. Oh man, I got 70. Those were great 45s. Yeah, my brain. When I get home and I lay down, it's just like, oh, after your brain's been going for this fast for so long, it just shuts off, and I'm like, wow, what a night. And what I love about it is we do it every night. We do it every night. Regina, I've got some Elvis 45s coming up, and I'm always, of course, for Regina, looking for Elvis stuff. We'll find some more. I got a whole box over here of Elvis 45s. No picture sleeves, but they appear to be in good shape from Fred's collection. So, all right. I'm tired. I am. I don't know why. I need to get some. I take little naps, and it doesn't ever work. I'm on like 4-hour naps. I'm supposed to go to the gym. I don't see it happening. How could I work out right now? Could you imagine trying to do a whole workout right now? No. Not happening. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Y'all make this the best because you show up and buy. This wouldn't be any fun if I was standing here and wasn't selling stuff. I wouldn't be motivated to stand here and do it even later and later. My mom says time to go. If mom says it's time to go, then it's time to go. Time to go eat Pop-Tarts instead of go to the gym. Okay. Goodbye, everybody.